wonder.
What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon will? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. BG, Jack move, Kids move, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack move voice, we saying you. Hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah, I'ma shoot. Looking wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, nigga, what you know about the slang. Hop out the range. All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon will? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. Weapon will, weapon will. Watch how I show you my weapon will. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copying still.
We got the guns on deck, no fire car, but you know I came with a tech. Yeah, since 2015, been stepping on the seat, putting foots on necks. Yeah, set 'em up, super soaker, pump action, wet 'em up, shooting out the. Yeah, we catching up. We got the names, y'all are bark. Drive by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge, fortitude. Top two and not the two. Weapon wheel. Get the cash and grab the steel. Yeah. Weapon wheel. Out the window. Extend up. Weapon wheel. Yeah. It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridges in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core. 5 sales. What you bargain for? If you ain't gon' pull up, then what you bargain for? Broke the game and then I pull a jack move. Jazzy beats playing. You know it's real smooth. Alexander Wayne on the trench coat. Boulders to his feet. Let's see if he can float. Spend the money. She gon' hit a C note. Gave a review. It was murder. She wrote. It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridges in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core.
Black coupe with the roof missing. Spitting wisdom like a tooth missing. Weapon will is not a euphemism. Hit the L once and now my fingers twitching. Trade the AR for the VR. That's my new mission. It's a different vision. Ain't no game of talk when I aim and charge. Should've known better. Get the gang involved.
It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridges in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core.
It's Kid Smooth. I'm the soul survivor. Best spot, no doubt about it. The outcast and outlasted the crumb side. Biggest and baddest. Ex-addict dweller, the dick puller, and the Uber driver. If that's slow, I'm a scuba diver. A neutralizer, a lyrical brutalizer.
It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a loadout on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch to cartridges in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby. We hit the core.
Yo. Mic check, mic check. Chat. Let me know if you can hear me.
Oh, yo.
Man,
Today's a good day to be a PC gamer. Hell yeah.
When have you're not that though.
Who told you that, nigga? I gotta.
Come on, bro. Don't stop. Don't do this switch up.
I got a
you were the biggest prosexual
no.
just last week.
Oh, I am. Listen, that prosexual. Look, that PS5 Pro about to get a good workout later this week for Resident Evil 9, baby. Or 8. Is it 8 or 9?
It's 9, bro.
It's 9.
Yeah, 9. Yeah.
There go that school system.
What? I just forgot what number we was on.
Mm-hmm.
Look. Hey, BG, your little fat ass, keep it warm with the snowstorm that y'all got over there.
There you go. Thinking about my body. We not even 5 minutes in.
What? I didn't say. What? I said, are you keeping warm for that snowstorm? You always look at you.
I'm doing great.
Oh, guess what? I seen a comment on last podcast talk about something. Why are we getting so gay at the beginning of the podcast? And to that nigga, I say fuck you. And with that being said, Jack, Jazzy, BG, pull them dicks out.
No,
What the fuck?
I'd rather not.
What the fuck?
I don't want to embarrass nobody. So
Hey, embarrassed. But man, if you lift that belly up and pull that dick out, BG.
See, here you go, bro. Could you stop? Could you make the beginning of the podcast just regular?
No, nigga, because he said something.
Okay.
Nope. Now we finna make it gay. What's
Anyway,
up, Big Dick Jazzy?
This is a gaming podcast, by the way.
Yeah, why is the first thing I hear is like asking for like to see pics? What the fuck?
Hey, because we because somebody said
Not
stop
we.
making a podcast game. We doing that.
Not we. Why do you keep saying this we? It's not French, and we're not Nintendo
Well, it
fans,
is you.
So stop with the we.
I mean,
it's
you. Well, first of all, you've been flirting with me, nigga. Okay.
All right, brother.
I don't want you. I don't like.
This
First
is
of
a
all, I don't
gaming
like old
podcast.
fat men. Okay.
This is a gaming podcast.
If that's the case, I'd have been fucked Jack. Okay. Like what? And Jack look better than you, so I'll fuck
It's a
Jack before I
gaming
fuck your fat ugly ass.
I'm just trying to talk about games,
Okay,
bro.
all right.
I'm just trying to talk about games. I promise you, chat. See,
Hey,
listen. I understand that I had to bring a Y in on the podcast, to hear some stupid young views, but I didn't think this zestiness would come with it. I didn't account for that.
Bro, first of all, it's not zestiness. It's called accepting all people. Love is love.
Right? I know. Well, what a wonderful.
I didn't say nothing about your love for Cloud, nigga. Let's talk about that.
What a wonderful, week in the gaming industry we had, though, right? Am I right? This is why we doing it, man. This is why we so passionate, bro. Just great.
Yeah,
things.
speaking of that, Jack. Speaking of more gay shit, Jack. Why does Sony keep fucking us in the ass, Jack? Huh? Let's talk about that.
Hey man, you see it, right? Jesus.
Oh my god, they just fucking us. Nigga, they
I'm
rape.
somewhere on the donut, man.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Can y'all stop?
us.
Yeah, please, come on. Not
Sitting on
first
the
5
donut
minutes.
right now.
Like what?
He's gonna
He
get
said
demonetized.
Grape.
Yeah, grape.
The fruit.
Should we turn our
Sony's-
cameras on?
No.
Do you want to?
I mean,
I'll be
the
what?
people. I think the people want us to. And I am a
Send
man
the
of
super
people.
chat.
It's up to you, brother.
Send them
you gotta-
super
you gotta-
chats if you want.
You got
Fight.
$50
Face cams
super
on.
chat. So $50 super chat. We all turn our cameras on right now.
Yeah.
Weapon wheel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of, since we go into that, I just got off of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I made it to the part where like the wall market part. I'm surprised how much they expanded, and it's really fun.
Oh yeah, they
You on
expanded it
Remake
a
or
lot.
Rebirth?
Yeah,
Yeah, Rebirth or the first one?
he's remake. Walmart is
Yeah,
not.
Remake.
That's in the first part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expanded that part a lot. They delved deep into that cross dressing aspect of
Hey,
things.
Jazzy, low key.
Camera ain't even fucking working. What the hell?
You
What's
you
up?
gonna like this more than Rebirth, because Rebirth long as hell. Oh my god.
I'll get to it eventually.
Rebirth is very padded, and I'm hoping they fix that with the third part. They just padded that game with all the mini games and all that. It was unnecessary.
So
Anyway.
BG, you gonna lie to me and say that part where you had the it was a weird ass team combination with the cat and Aerith,
Kate
nigga.
Sith,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
No,
Yes, nigga. That
listen, in
was one of the
any
worst parts of the
RPG,
game.
and I think the worst part in any RPG is when they force you to play with the members of a party that you don't normally use. That's the worst part of any
It
RPG.
was
I
also
hate when they do that.
support too.
Yeah, I
That shit was
hate
terrible.
I hate that stuff.
That shit made me almost quit the game.
Oh, your main character is having a midlife crisis, or this person died, or this person. Oh, great, thank you. Now I can't use the party I want.
And then you was trying to be like a tough guy and shit and play that shit on hard. Hell nah.
It's not that tough, but I was born in the 90s. You were born in 2008.
Oh, Jesus.
Things are different.
Here we go.
Smooth is gonna be late. He Smooth said he definitely didn't want to miss this, so that's why we pushed the podcast to 6:00 versus 5. Because Smooth was like, yeah, I gotta be somewhere, but I don't want to miss this podcast, so he'll be on here by 7. All right, so we're gonna save that topic for obviously last. And there's not a lot of topics other than, the two. Well, one is an absolute catastrophe. The other one could go either way, So I'm not going to call that a catastrophe. We'll see. This is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 483. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. If you want to support the podcast, patreon.com/Weapon Wheel Podcast. Also, hit that join button on your screen, become a YouTube channel member. Support us that way. Hit the like button. The like button is completely free. And check out After Dark. After Dark is the Patreon tier where you get to ask us any questions, non-gaming related, gaming related, whatever, and we answer. And then that gets posted tomorrow on Monday, audio. So yeah, people love it. And join the Discord if you're not in there. Great bunch of guys in there. Great, just classy dudes. And if you want to submit gameplay, like what you're watching right now, link is in the description. Just drag and drop your gameplay in there, and most likely I will use it. All right. I'm BG. That's Jack. That's Jazzy. That's Red Peg. And that's Alex. Smooth will be on later.
How you guys?
Let's get to it.
Alex is showing your gameplay first.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I meant to, because I thought it was in last week's. It was not in last week's. It's in this week. This is the Romeo is Dead gameplay.
Fire.
Streamed it and then download the VOD and send it to BG.
Okay, let me see. What we gonna start out with first? Yeah. I got a lot of small items that nobody really cares about. Okay, Hasbro is shutting down its AAA studios, Atomic Arcade. I'm not really familiar with it. They were working on
Hasbro?
I was gonna let him be dyslexic.
What did I say?
You said Hasbro. Like you said Hasbro.
I thought you said hash brown.
No, you said Hasbro. Like
that's some New York school system.
Hasbro.
It's my accent. It's my accent, man. Like I said, bro.
Shit, cataracts, nigga. You can't read Hasbro.
Anyway.
BG, put your finger by the word, sound it out.
I know you ain't talking. Didn't you drop out of like 8th grade?
What? I read better than you. What the name of your high school?
You got a high school degree? Did you get your high school degree?
Yes, I did.
They do be having phone numbers for school.
They be having phone number for school, right? BG graduated from 39.
2W. Yeah,
right. They got a barcode as a school name.
That's what they're gonna be scanning groceries anyway.
When we expose Red Peg for taking 3 years to get his GED, then it's gonna be roast time. Okay, I'm not gonna out you though.
But
we saw how long it took you to get your GED.
He is in electrical engineering school. I'll give him that.
And it was night school too.
When he want to be.
Fall back.
Hey, listen.
So what did Hasbro do?
What? Hasbro.
So Hash Brown, they had a AAA studio called Atomic Arcade. They were working on a G.I. Joe game based on Snake Eyes. So they shut down the studio, but apparently, according to this, the game isn't canceled. They said the Snake Eyes game is not canceled. The team is currently taking time to evaluate the path forward for the game. So,
you know what that sound like to me? Sound like they was going to Games of Service and they realized, nigga, do we want to go to the beach storming the Normandy beach, nigga? I don't know if we want to get collapsed, so they might be readdressing that.
Yeah, I never even knew about this. So I don't know if anybody even knew they had the studio and wasn't working on a G.I. Joe game, but now you know. All right. Kristen Bell will be voicing Amy Rose in a Sonic 4 movie, which is coming out next March.
That's good casting. Kristen Bell is.
She was Anna in Frozen.
Well, you said
really? Okay.
Oh, you mean
she a legend then?
I'm not mad at Kristen Bell.
Oh, next year March probably. It said March, so probably next year March.
Okay.
Yeah, Kristen.
Oh, and if they got her on that. If they got her on that, that means they're going to do Amy right with the next movie. Because I know they teased at the end of Sonic 3 and like Metal Sonic. So I'm very excited to see where they go from here.
Did she voice act anybody else besides Elsa or Anna?
She's done other roles, but they're not as big as Frozen, obviously.
I'm looking. Let me see what other movie she was in. Veronica Mars. The Good Place. I watch a few episodes of that show. Gossip
The Good
Girls.
Place. That's when Hell or
yeah, when they went to heaven and it was like, yeah, it was a weird show. She's in Zootopia also. I don't know who she plays. She's not Judy Hopps.
She plays one of like the sloths.
Oh, okay.
In that movie.
Oh, bro, Zootopia. Yo, listen, I watched Zootopia 2 the other day. You know how all these like animated movies usually have a very like adult theme that kids are not privy to, bro. Zootopia is like one of those movies that's like,
yep,
this theme is way too deep because essentially,
what do you mean?
Essentially, Zootopia 2 is about colonialism and almost butchered that
gentrification. About gentrification,
and it's like it's kind of like
colonoscopy,
and like kind of like what happened to Black Wall Street in a way, and
it's literally what it is.
Tuskegee and all that stuff. Pretty much.
Okay,
if you have it,
I don't want to.
What?
I'm not gonna let you do this.
Listen,
I'm not gonna let you.
No,
do this
it's a very deep movie. Don't listen to Alex.
I just want to say every game with anamorphic animals, whatever the fuck the word is, every movie and game, whatever the fuck, that's the story. If we think of Over the Hedge, if we think any movie with animals, the ideas we're losing our forest.
No, it's not. No, you don't understand. Wait.
Out of some culture. Yes,
that's not true. That's not true. Don't try to discredit Zootopia. I'm not going to have
wasn't like that.
I'm not going to have you discredit Zootopia.
Man,
I'm not going to have you do that.
I guess.
Maybe other. I'm not saying other movies maybe didn't touch on it, but this is not like, oh, we cut down your forest and now the animals don't have nowhere to live. It's like conspiracy level. Zootopia is all about conspiracies and shit that's actually happened in the past, and the rich and the high class pretty much stealing from the lower class and then kicking them out of the neighborhood. It's crazy.
Wonton Soup 2, I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching this show right now, because let you or I say this about any other movie in life, we're snobs. We're thinking too deep. We're taking the fun out of the movie. Welcome, BG. You got your first slice of being a fucking movie guy. You found out what a fucking motif is.
Because
I'm excited.
Here's the thing.
Let me say this shit and I'm a fucking snob.
The thing when you and Wonton always like try to find something that's like not really there. Like y'all looking too deep. This is not hidden.
Boy, you just said a lizard and a squirrel.
This is fighting, not, but it's not hidden.
Black Wall Street in fucking Tulsa. What the fuck are we talking about?
It's not hidden though. Zootopia, like,
you just said a llama was Maya Angelou in Zootopia too.
Anyway,
what are we talking about?
This is hate.
Alex.
This is hate and jealousy.
No, I'm not gay.
This is hate and jealousy.
I'm glad that you just accepted that. Oh, okay.
This is just hate and jealousy because
I'm definitely gay, bitch.
You know, like Alex is ass as a movie. No,
I'm just fucking with you.
You know, it's cool.
Well, I'm not. But I'm just fucking with you. I'm just glad that you actually found nuance in your movie, and it didn't have to be a Hobbs and Shaw film for you to have fun.
No, brother. The
movie. Listen to him. Listen, BG. The movie is deep. It's very thought profound. So it's
thought profound. All right, next topic.
It's a great movie. Go watch both Zootopia 1 and 2. It's about.
Hey Jack, help me, nigga. Do you hear this?
Grammar is taking a
hey.
Nigga said thought profound.
My bad. Thought provoking. My bad. Thought provoking.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
What the hell's going on today, man?
Anyway,
Hasbro.
You know it's funny.
Y'all niggas get y'all numbers today, boy.
You know it's funny. This nigga Alex, he love flexing that little fucking degree, nigga. Every chance he get, nigga. Every chance he get. Fuck you with that degree, nigga.
Hey, love
listen,
y'all too, man.
And niggas act like they don't never mispronounce words. Listen, Alex, that degree and the fact that you barely mispronounce words don't change the fact that you 5'7" and light skin, nigga. Okay? Yeah,
I'm
exactly, nigga.
6, thank you.
Exactly.
I'm your dream nigga.
Do something about being 5'6", nigga. Yeah, do something about it. You can't. You stuck.
I stand on my money. I'm 5'8".
Well, BG, damn, that's not a lot of money. But
nigga felt bad for me for a second.
Anyway, what topic?
I thought the second movie was pretty. I thought the second movie was pretty good.
It's very good.
But like the first one, it already had like themes of like kind of like civil, and even to where like they were setting up predators to be framed to like for stereotypes.
Yep.
And even to the point where like even the main Fox character, he like questions like Judy about it, and then she like holds her holster, like the actual Fox spray,
Yeah.
like she's about to spray him. So I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I have to watch Zootopia 2 again.
It's about government conspiracies, man. If you like government conspiracies, go watch both Zootopia movies. All right. What else we got? So for anybody who's interested in the Star Wars Galactic Racer game, some details about it came out. So it's track based. There is no open world, multiplayer and single player campaign mode. Galactic Racing League. There is no season pass model. Focus on learning and mastering the circuits. There's replayability. There's a boost system. Blah, blah, blah. Environments have tactical options that can aid you or hurt you. On Latana, there are rivers of water and lava. The heat can warm up your ramjet to operating temperature, but quicker, while rivers can cool it down. A whole lot of Star Wars nerd shit pretty much going on here. So, but a lot of people seem to be interested in this Star Wars racer. So just wanted to put that out there for anybody interested.
Yeah, it's a day one cop. And it's been a while since we had like a new Star Wars racer, like in general now.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited.
Yeah, this would be dope if it's a genuine, if it's genuinely good.
All right. Avowed. Let's see. Some details about Avowed anniversary update. 3 new playable races: dwarves, Orlins, Manas, new magic mirror and party camp, new game plus, custom difficulty modifiers. Oh my god, bro, custom difficulty modifiers are infiltrating every game. This is about to be just a normal thing and a mainstay in every game now. These just customize the difficulty you want to play on. I hate this. This is nasty. That is becoming like just universal in every game. New photo mode, expanded skill tree, arachnophobia mode, and quality of life updates. So, for anybody who's interested in playing Avowed, have fun. I played it, thought it sucked. But that's just me. Or as Red Peg would say, it wasn't for me.
Thank you.
Respectable.
I forgot that game even came out.
A lot of people did.
But no, it's that game.
Yeah. Todd Howard said Elder Scroll is going back to a classic Bethesda type of game, like Oblivion or Skyrim. That's about Elder Scroll 6. What the hell that means?
That means
I couldn't really tell you.
I interact with a character, they turn their body 90 degrees facing me.
Right.
Must have been the wind.
Don't really give a fuck. Yeah.
But that's the game fucking suck, bro. Can we be honest? Like, what the fuck? Outdated.
They've had their
trash.
time, bro. Like, yeah, they've had their time.
It's stuck in 08. Even Starfield.
They had their time. I don't like the
Same
weekend.
shitty game design.
We'll see places like Activision, shit like that. We'll call them out, come to the fray. Man, you niggas ain't trying to reinvent the wheel. You niggas just on Old Glory, all that type shit. We need to do the same thing for Bethesda, bro.
But they living off they've been living off Skyrim for the past
niggas still
15
bring
years,
up
bro.
Skyrim.
Yes, bro. And I don't even think Skyrim that good, me personally. So
when
I
it came
play
out,
Witcher 3 over
fine,
Skyrim any time of the week, nigga.
Yeah, I get why, but I feel like people have started to ever since, like, you know, like Fallout 76 and even something like Starfield, where a lot of people were propping it up like it's gonna be the biggest thing since sliced bread, but it's just like,
more mid.
No, not even that. It's just like people don't even really talk about it like long term anymore, like people said they were.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The Saudis have control of Evo. So remember, PlayStation sold Evo, and then the Saudi Arabia entity they bought part of it, and now they have full control of Evo, which is the biggest fighting game tournament of the year. Now, I don't really get into the politics of like, why Saudi Arabia and the Saudis buying, I guess what used companies and what used to be U.S. owned companies is bad. From what I'm told, the Saudis do terrible thing to people, like they have like crimes against humanity and all that stuff. Listen, I'm not the guy to really tell you about it, but apparently they do terrible things, and that's why people don't like when the Saudis buy a company. But they got a lot of money, and that's why they be doing it. So, yeah.
Do y'all remember why the fuck PlayStation bought that to begin with? Was there a game that came out during that time where it said, you know what, this makes sense for them to own it? Like,
no, I think it's just because, you know, fighting games like PlayStation, like for home consoles, like the lead platform for like fighting games, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, and then
for them to own it,
and then they you know they have the partnership with whatchamacallit and Marvel Tokon. That was like, that's pretty much a PlayStation, I guess a second party PlayStation fighting game. So after they bought Evo, and then we learned about Tokon, we're like, oh, that makes sense. But then they sold Evo, okay. So it was like, well, okay, now a little less sense, but sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What else I got? Not a lot of riveting news aside from the two things that y'all know we're going to talk about. So apparently Tencent was an undisclosed financial backer for Highguard. And this is like, the internet is, you know, was kind of making this a big deal because they kind of like made themselves sound like a completely independent studio that was creating Highguard, and they didn't have any financial backing. But apparently Tencent, which is Chinese, right? They had financial help. I personally don't care. I'm like, whatever, bro. But
I got a hot take. I was saying this the other day. In 10 to 15 years of gaming is still around, a majority of the gaming industry is going to be owned by Tencent, Embracer, and the Saudi Arabians. The Saudi Arabians also fund Capcom, but nobody got a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
EA
just
too,
play
right?
the game. Yeah, and they own EA. So yeah, y'all got to get used to it. In 10 to 15 years, Saudi Arabians, Tencent, and Embracer Group, people like that, they're going to own damn near 90% of the game. It's no doubt in my mind. It's just headed towards that way, bro. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, this falls into one of the things where, listen, there's too much for me to worry about. This can't be one of those things. Sometimes you got to choose the things you mad at. And this is like one of those things, who owns what company. I understand, they may do bad things. It's too much to care. I got to limit how much I care about certain things and what I let bother me. And this, and who, and some terrible people owning some companies, I can't let that get to me. I'm sorry. Can't be one of the things I really care about.
Buy thing. This nigga from China.
Terrible people always the people
labor.
that got the money. They always the one that got the money though. Terrible people always the rich people. So it is what it is.
So it is what it is. We all bought Jordans, right? And some little girl in Korea or China lost her fingers while making them Jordans. That's the case, right?
Yeah, nigga.
Alex, you committed to a lot of lost fingers.
Tell us you do better on the stitching too, shit.
She should.
You can't say that. That's terrible.
Any better kids?
Yeah.
We what real random question. I know Resident Evil comes out this Friday, yes?
Yes.
What are y'all playing right now? I'm still playing Romeo as a Dead Man. What are y'all playing up until Friday? I'm sure we all gonna be playing that on Friday.
I'm replaying Romeo. I'm replaying Spider-Man 2 right now. Not as bad as Jack says. Yeah. God bless your heart. How you feel about that?
Yeah, mid.
Mid-pack. You gonna beat
30
it?
fucking bones. Hey, can I speak about something as well? How much was Reanimal?
$40.
This was one of the this. I don't know if this is gonna be appropriate. Are y'all familiar with the term ruined orgasm? That's what this Reanimal game was. This game was creepy, fire set pieces. I was really enjoying myself. I don't know what the fuck was going on with the story, but as a lover of horror, I'm like, I've never played not Pretty Little Things. Was it Undead Nightmares? I've never played any other type of game like this. I was loving it. These motherfuckers ended. This game was 3 hours long.
Yeah, it was short, bro. It was short.
Bro, what the fuck?
But $40 is crazy. Was the graphics at least good
$40
enough?
for bro. The game is
Little
fire.
Nightmares 3 are like 3 hours too. I don't know
Bro,
why these games getting shorter, bro. They getting shorter.
Nigga, this game was fire for what I got to play. 3 hours for $40 fucking is insane. That is insane.
Sounds like part of 20 hours. I wish that was 3 hours.
Nigga, what? Like, bro, I am like, like I said, it's a ruined orgasm. I enjoyed myself, but you fucking you messed it up right at the end. We might as well not even done nothing. Like, I don't even know how to. I don't know.
That game pretty quick. That's pretty quick.
Is it gonna be a part 2? It's like, I don't want to spoil nothing, but I feel like there's supposed to be like a part 2 to how that game ended. So
I feel like Little Nightmares 1 and 2 a little bit longer than them games.
Oh God,
games.
bro. Hey, I'm gonna just say this: if you're looking for Reanimal, nigga, make sure you're okay with the 3-hour engagement. Make sure you are okay with that before you spend that 40. Wait for a sale if you can. Cool game. Yep. I felt robbed. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, next time, BG.
Yep. Since we were just talking about Embracer and stuff, Chris Stockman, who is the design director of the original Saints Row game, says the series is probably dead. I mean, we didn't need you to tell us that. After he pitched a prequel, which is being ignored by the IP owner, which is Embracer Group. I mean, look, I think where Saints Row went wrong, right? So Saints Row, it didn't have this goofy, comical, it didn't always have that theme and that tone to it. After 2? I think when it needed to like start competing with GTA, and GTA kind of had that like had that lane on lock. They're like, okay, we have to change Saints Row. We got to go goofy. We got to go comical, right? And I'm like, you didn't need to do that. I think that's what ultimately killed Saint Row, even though like they had many games after they went that route. Bro, you would have never been able to compete with GTA, but you could have still survived in the same lane as GTA, as an open world, or a sandbox game where you go around doing gang shit and shooting shit up and all that. It would have just been second fiddle to GTA, but it probably would have still sold a lot, and it would have been a relevant game that people continue to play. So I think they like kind of like hurt themselves going down that route.
Yeah.
Hey, BG, you forgot about another important news topic since the last podcast.
What's that?
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 next gen version. PS5 version comes with improved graphical updates, including 4K resolution, improved frame rate and resolution, textures and shit.
Isn't this game already on PlayStation 5?
No, that's the second game. This the first game.
You said
they gave it.
Yeah, you said Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I meant the first one. Yeah, the first one. Got an update. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't go out and play
it. I played the first one. I dropped it because the gameplay is not that good. Because the second game much improved. That's why I am not going back to this. Sorry. Actually, I might see how the graphics look like.
Give it another chance, brother. Give it another chance.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, BJ. I
was gonna say I didn't even see this news. It must not have been that important.
How you see it, nigga? Yeah. It's a big deal. A big deal. One of the greatest games of this generation. The first game, very good game by the way, was very graphically impressive when it came out. It's updated.
Okay.
Pretty good game. And you also this game has a form of ray tracing in it too. By the way, even on a PS4. Yep.
Okay.
Very impressive.
Also, have y'all noticed that a lot of people stopped saying next gen now?
What are they saying?
Like current.
No, they're just not saying. Yeah, they're just not saying next gen all because it's been going like for 5 years, but nothing really changed for real.
Only took half a decade.
Yeah, but nothing's really happened. But cool.
Yes, sir. Shout to Warhorse Studios, baby.
Yep.
Yes, Alex.
Let me see.
I had to cough. I'm sorry. I was gonna ask, in light of games like Saints Row and Sleeping Dogs and shit like that, Would y'all want to, as a developer, would you try to bet on yourself and say we got to try to carve a new lane, or would you be okay with being second fiddle to something? Now, of course, as a business standpoint, I can see them being like, "Hey, nigga, if it's money to be made, then cool." But like, would y'all creatively want to be seen as the second-rate B class, C class of the premier racing game, sim game? Like, would y'all want to do that, or would y'all try to do something different?
If I was confident in my game, I wouldn't give a fuck with who I'm going against.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I feel like you should stand on it.
Yeah, because
somebody, if it's actually good, somebody will fuck with it.
Because there's always going to be multiple games in that genre, so it's unlikely you're gonna be first, right? Somebody got to be second,
it's always
even
gonna
third.
be a bad bitch.
Yeah,
it's always gonna be a bad bitch.
Listen, as long as you ain't last, bruh, like you ain't last in the list of shooters or RPGs, you know.
You just gotta do what you're supposed to do. You can't worry about what somebody around you doing with something like that.
And as somebody who didn't play Saints Row 1 and 2 or 3, I think I played Gat Out of Hell for 10 minutes, and I played the fucking the remake. What? Not the remake. What would y'all even call that? The one that came out a couple years ago.
Oh,
the reimagining.
Oh yeah, it was like
I don't even know what the fuck to call it. Just
I forgot about the game.
Yeah,
yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah,
that's the only one I played. But even back then,
reboot.
I used to be like, damn, the reboot. I hate that they did that, because there were things in Saints Row that I used to be, man, I wish GTA did this or did that. I feel like that's such a waste of, like with the gang stuff and all that. Like when I was playing GTA 4, shit my cousins was doing on Saints Row 2 and 3, I used to be like, damn, that'd be cool if they had that on it.
I ain't never played Saints Row and be like, I wish GTA did this. I'm sorry. Saints Row always been inferior to me.
Wait. Saints Row had like car customization and shit.
It's just Saints Row always been worse than GTA in like almost every way. To me. It's like the poor man GTA. We got GTA at home. That's what Saints Row is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just completely different levels. Especially after that last game.
True indeed. Styx Blades of Greed came out. I know a lot of the audience, this is like not a very popular game, but it's one of the very few stealth games that still exist today, right? If you want a stealth game, listen, you don't got a lot of choices out there at all. We still waiting for Splinter Cell to come out. But Styx Blades of Greed is a stealth game where you play as an orc, a gremlin, whatever the hell he is. And the first, I beat the first two. The first two were kind of like, very basic, and like from what I've seen from the third one, they really fleshed out the gameplay. It seemed a little bit more, I guess, like they give you some abilities and powers like Dishonored a little bit, it seems. So I was into it. The only reason I haven't bought it, because I had planned to play it as soon as it came out, and I will give y'all an impressions, but apparently the game is like has a lot of issues, like technical issues, like saves not working, frame rate, just a lot of technical problems, it seems. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of being like a beta tester. Usually, my history is buying games day one, no matter what the condition is, so I can come in here and tell you all about it. I don't know. I'm getting old, and being a beta tester is starting to like wear on me, where I don't want to do it no more, man. When they
You're not
drop
trying to be there for the journey.
Yeah, when they drop the first patch, I'm there. I'm there, at least on the first patch. I think it was even the last Star Wars game. Bro, I think I waited like
Jedi Survivor.
Bro, I
Should've
waited
played on console. It was good there.
No, it wasn't. Stop that.
Yes,
No,
it
it
was.
wasn't. No, it was not.
Way better than PC. It was way better than PC.
It was bad on both, but
no, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad on console.
It was trash on
How you
both.
gonna tell me I played it there?
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
All right, if you say so. I waited 10 because it was so bad.
PC at the time.
It was so bad. I waited like after 10 patches. And after 10 patches, that game was still running horribly, bro. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, I waited this long and I'm still a beta tester, dog. Like that's a rare case with Jedi Survivor, with how bad it was even after all them patches. But yeah, my point is, I don't want to be a beta tester no more, man. I'm tired, Grandpa. I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
Yeah. All right.
Shout out to
so
Jazz
yeah,
Survivor. Awesome
Yeah.
game.
yeah. I'll tell you all about it when I actually play it.
Oh damn! You had that shitty PC. Your PC should be good enough now.
No, I was gonna buy it on it's problem. Listen, my PC ain't got nothing to do with their issues. I was gonna buy it on console anyway. This one, so I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm still gonna wait.
You
Certain
should use that PS5 Pro.
certain games, I was like, oh, the PlayStation should be able to handle this one. It's not too demanding for you.
Should you got a PS5 Pro, mind you? It's gonna be able to handle it, brother. Better realize when you better remember you spent $750 on that bitch. It gonna get the job done.
You muted, BG.
Oh, he muted.
Oh, my bad. $750.
How much you paid for how much you paid for it? It's $750 now. My bad.
Oh yeah,
$600.
I mean, probably 600. I don't even remember.
After tax is gonna be $750.
Yeah.
At launch.
Mm-hmm.
What was the? I don't want to revisit this, Jack. You're falling back from your PS $6,000 bet, right? You don't believe in that no more, right?
I think the PS6 still gonna be it's still gonna be $1,000.
Right,
But they're delaying it.
I think
so
he
it
has
could
a
be cheaper,
chance.
Jack. They're delaying it so it could be cheaper, right?
Well, they're also raising the prices of everything to make it cheaper too, according to them. So.
Oh yeah, they say
They trying not to make
it
it
games and shit.
Yeah, they trying not to make it 1,000. We'll see.
Hey, there's another report. Like there's been like reports like every other week that Sony is considering pushing back the PS6. Now there's another one this week from Bloomberg saying that they want to push this PS6 from 2028 to 2029, and that that Nintendo and PlayStation might be considering price increases for 2026. So
yeah, they said they're gonna monitor. They're gonna say they're gonna. This is from them earnings call. Y'all can go look it up. I'm not making none of this shit up. They're gonna offset the cost of raising RAM prices by increasing the prices. Charging their installed user base. People that already own PlayStations, they're gonna charge us more. So if that DualSense go up $5 to $10, if PS Plus go up $5 to $10, if the prices of games go up $5 to $10, you know why? It's because they're trying to bring in new customers so they can fuck them too. Great generation.
Big old.
They say it's because like the tariffs and all that, because it got an increase. Because Nintendo even did the same thing where they just offset like costs of like raise the price of Amiibos, controllers, and all that. Just so they don't raise the price of. No.
I'm pretty sure they got rid of all the tariffs recently.
No.
Because they ruled it was my sister. She's a
It was only on certain goods.
I was about to say she a broker. She was telling me about this shit. That's literally her job. She was saying they got to pay all their money back. All their money that they got charged from tariffs, they got to pay their money back to them people. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay. Christopher Judge. So when he was speaking to some content creator, he kind of like talked about like some details about the God of War. Was it? No, it wasn't God of War remake. It was like the next God of War that's being worked on.
Remake.
I think.
He was talking about the remake trilogy.
Oh, the trilogy. Yeah, he said that like revamped combat system, and I thought I had it here, but yeah, the one thing I remember is he said that there was going to be a new combat system. Oh, I do have it. Let me see. Yeah, so he said new combat systems and content. Only TC Carson is voicing Kratos in the remake, obviously, and the next Santa Monica game is going to be announced late summer. So it didn't seem like he knew he was being recorded, by the way. Like if you look at this video, it looked like they're holding the camera like away from him or something like that while he's talking. So it doesn't look like he knew he was being recorded, and like he wasn't like trying to like, obviously break some type of NDA, because I'm sure he knows a lot. So and then he came out with a statement He said, let me be crystal clear. I have zero involvement with the original games and what they involve. Full stop. As much as I would love that everything I do in the future involves Santa Monica Studios and God of War, I have other projects that I'm super excited about. More info this summer. He didn't deny that what he said was, he didn't walk it back.
But
yeah, because he got that phone call from Sony.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
my thing with this conversation, though, I feel like people putting a little bit too much stock into it is because Christopher Judge I'm pretty sure he don't even know what the old God of War games was like. Like, if you asked him what's the difference between a fixed camera and an over-the-shoulder camera, he wouldn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
No, I'm not
You see
gonna do that.
I don't know. I don't know
bro,
about that.
come on, fam. Come on,
Christopher
fam.
Judge is a gamer.
Man,
He don't know that. Look, this is what I think happened, right? He saw the game. He sees that it has updated graphics and it looked like God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, but he don't know. You mean to tell me this man is an actor, bro? This man don't know nothing about no fucking what the game play like in the mechanics. They don't bring the, like I said, David Jaffe never even met TC Carson. So these voice actors is not as in tune with these games.
But TC Carson wasn't doing no fucking body motion cap, nigga. You were just a voice.
I'm just saying though, like
I see what you're getting at, but I think he would know the difference.
I don't think he would know the difference.
I get what you're saying. You're just saying that we're not looking at him as some like deep embedded Santa Monica representative and or gamer. I get what you're saying.
I think he working on your boy next game though. That's possible. He said we. He said we, so I think he working on Santa Monica game with
it's just that when I hear him, maybe I have to listen to the video again, but when he says like, oh, revamped new combat, that sounds like something that like he heard and he's like echoing exactly the words that he may have heard somebody from the studio say or something like that.
Or he saw the game and it played like the original God of War and he only knows the current God of War gameplay. So he's like, oh, it's revamped. He was jumping around. Like, bro, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I just can't imagine.
I highly doubt he's seen the original God of War games because he ain't got nothing to do with them. He probably saw it playing like the old game. He thought, oh, they revamped the whole gameplay. So I'm jumping now. The camera backed up. Like
I'm jumping now. He said I'm.
Think about it. Think about it though. Like
I just you know what it is? It may be because I don't do half-ass shit at my job. I just can't imagine if your job is to be like an actor, right? We're not talking about somebody that clock in at Kroger. I don't know what was on the shelf before I got in. I'm just putting these canned goods here now. If you're an actor, you're embodying a character. This ain't like the Last of Us show where, didn't they say they purposely told them not to play the game, right? At the Last of Us show, or did I hear that wrong?
Yeah, they said that.
But
like unless they talk, like if you're embodying a character and not only just a voice, but you got to kind of have your own take of this older Kratos, there's no way in my mind you didn't at least see 10 minutes or a gameplay or a story breakthrough when they say, hey, we want to pitch you a video game. It's already an established character. This ain't no new IP. There's no way this nigga didn't just look at a cutscene or something before he took this. I just don't believe that.
He might have looked at, but this is you just made a great point. His job is to embody Kratos. You don't have to watch gameplay to do that. You got to watch it. He's probably seen old God of War cutscenes and how the inflection on the voice and all that. But he doesn't need to know mechanics of games and how to play. And I'm also looking at this man has been a full-time actor for God knows how long. I've never known. Is he a gamer? I don't even. If he's a gamer, maybe he know what's going on. But I don't think he. You know what I mean? I don't think he plugged in like that.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right. I just Christopher Judge just doesn't come off as one of those like actors who's like completely aloof and doesn't know anything about games. I mean, maybe he's not like the most avid gamers, but I don't think he's like completely ignorant.
Maybe he did see it. Maybe he did see that it was doing all that. I don't fucking know. I just don't think. You know what I mean? When I hear actors. Yeah, bro.
He don't come off like Nicolas Cage came off when he was a character added to Dead by Daylight, and he was out there just going, "Whoa, this is so cool! You guys are gamers."
Like
he don't come off like that.
Like what's the name who plays Daredevil, but he voiced dude in Expedition 33, and like when he gave the speech, he was like, "Listen, I just did my voice lines, like respect to the everybody. I never even played the game, or I don't know much about the game. I don't think he didn't come off like that, but maybe we'll see."
when you a voice actor, like you gotta. The thing about it, you gotta go out of your way to get tuned in with like Ashley Johnson and play Ellie. She talk about how she go and replay Last of Us all these times and all that, and Troy Baker and all them. Like they was really plugged in with the making of the game and replaying it at the crib. Like I don't know, bro. He just don't strike me as that type of person. He don't strike me as that type of person.
Do y'all think that shit weird though? Like, do you feel like that's like a healthy balance of work and things that you like to do in life, or do you think that's weird if you're not at all in any form? That's like an actor that don't watch movies. That's like
I'm sure some actors that don't watch movies.
But I think that's weird when artists, like when rappers and musicians say, "Yeah, I don't listen to no music. I don't listen to nobody music.
Like
I just make my album and then I just go into."
I don't necessarily like watching podcasts that discuss the same topics that I'm gonna discuss, right? Because I don't even wanna accidentally repeat some shit they said. You see what I'm saying?
That's different. You're contributing. I see what you're saying. I think that's different because you're all contributing to like a baseline topic. On a level of creation, like you're not creating a show, you're not creating a game. Like you need to know what the field is doing. You gotta know where the industry is moving and what you can contribute.
Have you ever seen an actor in a movie and he'd be like, bro, he's mimicking exactly like when I watch Chris Tucker in Rush Hour, he's literally mimicking Eddie Murphy early movies. Like that's kind of why I don't even like the movie. Like it's just a straight mimic, like bro. Like that's why
I get what you're saying. Like you don't like battle rappers, they won't listen to other niggas because they don't even want to get a line that's sort of like that.
Or comedians don't like to listen to other comedians because they don't want to steal their joke.
And I feel that. But in order to also be great at your craft and to be one of the greats, you also have to be a student of what you're doing. That doesn't make sense to me. Like you got to be able to. You can't just get on a basketball court and say, "I ain't never watched game footage. I don't know none of moves." You gotta know what the greatest have done, and so that you can add to and or know what everyone else is doing. You don't get out there and get your ass whooped, whether it be creatively or physically.
You can't do that with sports.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's weird. To me, I think that's weird if my actors and shit like that ain't got no skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a fuck about nothing going on. Cause don't talk about it then. If you don't know what's going on with Santa Monica, don't talk about it. Walk away.
If it does have like some type of, let's say it's still like, you know, holds true to the original game, like the combat system, but there's some revamp there, some changes to the combat system, which I don't necessarily think it should be exactly the same. I think at the core it should be the same, but I think it should change, like have some alteration. I'm completely fine with that, right? Some people here, revamp comp, they started panicking on the internet. They're like, oh no, they're gonna ruin it. I'm like, oh, here go the internet, just being dramatic again and start panicking over nothing. Like, listen, if they make some changes to the combat system, I'm completely okay with that. I'm not talking about changing the camera angle. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just.
I think it's gonna have both. I think it's gonna have both camera angles, to be honest. I think in some areas it's gonna have a backed up camera when there's a lot of enemies on screen, and sometimes it's gonna have a close up camera. Yeah. And then you gotta remember God of War 1, man, a lot of that gameplay kind of rough, man. So they definitely gotta modernize it. I know y'all remember the Hades sections with the rotating fucking knives in the columns and shit. Like they gotta modernize that shit to make it play good, bro.
I feel like God of War 2 and 3 is pretty good. I don't think
for sure,
that much better. But God of War 1, yeah, I can see.
No, they run this. One is pretty rough.
Yeah,
bro, they got a part where you fucking platforming on ceiling fans in hell. It's like, bro, what the fuck is this shit like?
Yeah.
hey, them writers was on their fucking job, nigga. Ceiling fans in hell, that is fine.
You don't remember that part, bro?
Nigga, no, I don't remember that shit. Man. Ceiling fans in hell is hilarious.
Yeah, I can see them like definitely looking back and like, okay, this part, we didn't develop this part the best. We can improve this, like a quality of life experience. Like even the parts where in God of War 3, when you're like flying up and down after you get the wings, right?
Make better.
They can definitely improve that. That shouldn't be exactly the same. The difficulty, cool. You know, you can keep the difficulty of it, but some things can be just like, you can improve that. So I'm fine with improvements and some changes. So. As far as this, but all these goobers just care about is the sex scene gonna be in there. Like I said, I don't care.
I think they gotta keep that, bro.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask y'all this. I know Jack is more excited than all of us for the remake. Y'all niggas looking forward to the mashing of the button I didn't like that back then. I'm not looking
You
forward
talking
to
about
it
like
now.
when you open it up like
What?
boxes and shit?
Man, when you doing
like
that smashing X a million times, I always as a kid, I always feel like I'm gonna break my controller. I
They're
don't
gonna
like
have
that.
an option to
You a
hold.
weak ass boy.
I will be. I can. It's not about being weak. I just don't want to smash on my
You
buttons.
don't tap fast enough. You don't tap fast enough. That's what it
He
is.
punched through
No,
the
I
boxes and
can't.
shit, didn't he? He
What'd you
punched
say?
through 'em. You talking about when you open the boxes and shit, right?
No, I
But
mean,
no,
just
the new God of War, he punched through it. The old
For
ones,
instance,
he gotta tap
God of War 3,
X.
for instance, nigga, you tapping triangle for 30 fucking seconds. I ain't trying to do that.
They might give you an option to hold the button.
You think I'm trying to? You think I want to take this DualSense Edge controller that I spent $200 for and smash on triangle for
Is that
4
your
hours?
biggest
No,
rush?
nigga.
You tap
Nigga,
on
yes,
the
this
R2
controller
and
too
the button
fucking
so many times.
This controller too
tap on
fucking
other
expensive.
Shit. You tap on R2
I'm not rough.
shit
No,
way
no,
more
no, no.
time. Like, what do you mean?
I'm not you niggas. I'm not rough with my stuff.
What
I
you
don't be
mean,
rough
you
with my
niggas?
controllers.
Well,
Cause y'all niggas be throwing your shit, dropping your controls on the tile and hardwood floor. I don't do all that.
Nigga, it's how
Take
you a
care of
bitch,
my shit.
nigga.
Well, the
What, you want
triangle.
No, I just don't want to
something?
mash on my shit. I'm not the only one that think that. I don't want to mash on my shit.
Well,
No, you and other puss-sad niggas this game I made. So don't play again, bitch.
Pussy.
I don't think there's any way around, the triangle button getting heavy use in a God of War 1 through 3. That's just required. You gotta hit that triangle.
It better make you tap it. It better make you tap it.
Call me a bitch if they have a hold functionality. I will be switching that shit. Call me a bitch.
And guess what? If they do add it, don't play the game, nigga.
This is what I'm gonna have problem with this God of War game, and it do go back to the sex mini games, but not that specifically. If they take the sex mini games, no, listen what I'm saying.
Y'all listen to this voice.
It's gonna point to one of my biggest criticisms of the new God of War games. They're censoring them. These new God of War games are very censored compared to the old games, especially the first game.
It's same.
It was very bloody.
But
it was very bloody. It was very gory. If they edit all that shit out, bro, no, bro. They can miss.
I mean, God of War. They made God of War Ragnarök a little bit more bloody, but I don't think Norse mythology as gruesome as or as bombastic as.
See, here's the thing. I think
mythology.
the gore,
Wait. What is the hold on, BG? What does the mythology have to do with the visceral nature? If anything, Vikings were fucking super. They've always been seen as being super.
Greek is like the
violent.
Greek mythology is they like super sexual, they're super violent versus Norse.
Explain this to me.
Yes, they are.
But explain this to me. In God of War 2018, I don't know if it was Magni or Modi, when he put an axe literally through their fucking skull, why did they show that at a profile view? Like, it was to the side. Why they ain't show if that was the old God of War, they would have showed the whole shit. That's what I'm saying. It's censored down,
we beat Hercules' face into a pulp with fucking lion gauntlets.
Exactly.
Yes, it's Greek mythology. I think
they gonna
more.
It's not Red Pick. I'm telling you, I took
think that's
4
the
years of
mythology.
Latin. I studied Greek mythology. The mythos does not determine whether or not something is violent or not. That's not. I don't know where you're getting that from. I think it's just because you play God of War and you just think this is all Greek mythology. No, Vikings are literally. Vikings are historically literally categorized as just a war. Like they're just straight warriors. That's why you see big 8-foot white niggas with blonde braids just hit niggas with axes. That's all they known for.
But not like every depiction of Greek mythology, Romans, everything is over sexualized and is like real gruesome. It's brutal.
No,
it's not like that with the other.
If you said this, Romans and Greeks,
but not to the level of Romans.
Hold on, Romans and Greeks in history are seen as very dramatized. They are very. There's a lot of drama and a lot of political politicization
over sexualized
of the social
and everything. Like
okay, but everything that we're saying is not violence. All of that is navigating politics and human social classes. Like that's not. I don't know why you think just because we don't have to say on this, but
I've watched a lot of Viking shows on TV, and it's definitely be mad violent, So I don't think it's a mythology thing.
Nigga, Vinland Saga, the Northmen, the movie, like we've seen a bunch of Viking shit where they niggas are just violent as fuck.
I think them changing the camera should be the least of our worries. I'm really concerned about that censorship, bro, because that's gonna be. I don't
think they're gonna do it because they know how much in this climate you do that, it's gonna piss so many people off. I don't think they have to. Why even go through the trouble? Why even go through the backlash?
Because that was a different time when these games were made and we've matured as developers. You know this little bullshit ass PR. I'm not with that, bro. I'm not with that. If you're gonna remake the game, remake the fucking game. Don't sugarcoat the shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Also related to God of War, there were some data miners. So data miners found unused cut dialogue from God of War Ragnarok, right?
I
So
love
it
when
didn't
they do
didn't come out in the final game. So the hidden content includes a scene with what they believe to be Athena and a mysterious figures discussing Odin and Atreus. And there's lines like one failed us, one rejected us, like it's a narrative setup, right? And so there's a character that Atreus is traveling with called Mau. I assume that's Mao. And Mao is the ancient Egyptian word for cat, right? And Egyptian mythology,
boys.
and in Egyptian mythology, Mao is tied to Ra, who is the sun god. So this has fueled speculation that the next God of War game could be set in ancient Egypt. And there's been tons of rumors about this. I think what was it in the game? You see the what's I don't remember what the Anubis, the dogs and shit, like the scythes that they hold. That's in God of War. In Ragnarok, you can find that weapon. You could see that weapon. What's the name uses it also. So there's been a whole lot of they allude to Egypt, the Egypt mythology a lot.
Corey Barlog already confirmed he's going to Egypt years ago. He did. I don't remember. It was either after 2018 or after the last one. He said, matter of fact, they was gonna go to Egypt before they went to Norse mythology. He said the only reason he changed it to Norse mythology is that he saw Assassin's Creed game was they did an Egypt. I don't know which one was that, Odyssey. I don't know which one the Assassin's Creed Egyptian game is, but he said when he saw that he switched it to Norse mythology. But he said he already wrote out the timeline. He said the next set is gonna be in Egypt. I don't know if that was on IGN or Kind of Funny, but he said that years ago.
That was like
bro.
for 2018, right? Wasn't that like 2018?
I think so. Yeah, he said that shit like 6-7 years ago.
Guys, this is fucking fire.
Maybe I'm the only one that thinks about this, but God of War has to end eventually.
It does, bro.
I know a lot
you
of
keep
people
asking
don't
for
like
Kratos
that.
to get killed, BG.
I know, but that's not what I'm saying.
Killed, it's time for
that's not even what I'm saying, though. Really, what I'm saying is like, yes, people love God of War, but eventually, you don't want it to be the whole the whole Fast and the Furious thing where niggas was joking about them eventually going to space, and then niggas actually went to space. No, you don't want to. You don't want God of War. You don't want God of War to literally just jump to every single mythology.
No, I do. No, I do. I do.
All good things come to an end.
And it will. But I remember, and this might just be me, I remember when God of War 3 came out, and I said, this would be fucking fire if one day they just knocked out all the old religions, all the ones that we don't. Now, there's some people talking about like, oh, but what if they start going to India and this and that? I mean, of course you could Fast and Furious in it, but going to Egypt to get the sun god Ra, they're never going to do Christianity because it's already a practicing religion. But knocking off the religions that aren't widely practiced anymore would be fucking fire. This is, if anything, if there's any IP that milks it, milk this, because I think that's fire as fuck, killing all these old guys.
They were saying the same thing about Assassin's Creed, but look at that. Most niggas.
It's only one way that I want God of War to keep going. I don't know what the fuck Santa Monica got to do. Corey Barlog has to be one of the writers on every God of War game going forward, because I don't know what the fuck they was thinking when they wrote Ragnarok. Ragnarok is a great game from a gameplay standpoint, the side content standpoint. I ain't got no complaints. That narrative is fucking dog shit. God of War 3. God of War 3.
I wouldn't say that, but it's
God of War 3. Amazing gameplay. The narrative fucking sucks. Every time Corey Barlog does not write the story, the game suffers narratively. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So you didn't
look. He wrote God of War 2. He wrote God of War Ghost of Sparta, and he wrote God of War 2018. And in my opinion, those are the 3 best God of War games. It's not a coincidence. Listen to what I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. I play these games, okay? The 3 best God of War games was all written by Corey Barlog. And when he stopped writing the games, they fall off a cliff narratively. There's no way around it. Well, like I said, God of War 3.
God of War 2018 better than God of War 3?
Story. He's saying
Yes,
story
yes,
only.
absolutely,
He's saying
absolutely.
story.
Oh, story only. Game as a whole.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
not
just
talking
narrative.
about gameplay. I'm not talking about gameplay
Okay,
with none of these
okay.
games. Like I said, God of War 3 got amazing gameplay, grandiose combat. I love the boss fights. I love everything about the game, but the narrative. The narrative took a fucking hit, bro.
I don't think so. The shit
Matter
with
of fact,
Pandora box and shit, that shit made sense.
y'all ain't gotta believe me. Go look up every God of War story gameplay as a movie and tell me which cutscenes make the most cohesive sense.
I mean, nigga, he was just killing all the gods, though.
Can we spoil God of War Ragnarok? Has been out for 4 years. Can we spoil it?
Go ahead.
Yep.
Matter of fact, if you haven't beat God of War Ragnarok, mute yourself for about a minute. If you ain't play, I'm giving y'all ample opportunity. If you ain't beat God of War Ragnarok, like certain shit in the game pisses me off with that game. Tyr, for instance, the God of War Tyr. We all know Tyr was, not the right Tyr and shit. You
Fire.
don't even realize
that was fire.
But do
that was
you
good writing?
Did you ever meet the real Tyr? You know you can read the real Tyr in the game too, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Did
like
you know
in
that,
a cutscene, like that's in a side mission, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's locked away in a prison, and then you meet him. He say some dumb shit, and then he just stand in the middle of the sand like this the whole rest of. Like, bro, that's the payoff. That's the payoff to meet Tyr. Like, what the fuck is that? That's trash. Absolute garbage. You built this nigga up for 2 full games just to find out the nigga locked away in a prison. You meet him, you say 2 words to him, and then you just leave that nigga standing in the middle of some goddamn snow.
Well, you do get to fight him, technically.
Bro, that shit is ass.
You get to fight him.
In the DLC?
Yeah. I didn't play Valhalla.
See, there you go. You get to fight him.
Well,
in the DLC.
You finally get to fight him. So I got to play the DLC to get the ending. Is that what happened? Do we got an ending in Valhalla?
I guess you can consider the ending. Valhalla actually expands on the story. Yeah. Okay, cool. You should have played it.
I never went back. The only reason I ain't go back to Valhalla because PlayStation been pissing me off, bro. That's when they was pissing me off. I ain't go. You remember that's when The Last of Us came out with that note. They was like, Jack, if you don't like PlayStation, go play the fucking what's that bullshit? The Last of Us mode.
No
return. No return
was fire though.
But listen what I'm saying. This is around the time where PlayStation was canceling games. They canceled factions, then they brought out Valhalla, and they tried to bring out No Return to you know what I mean, make up for that. And I wasn't dealing with none of that. I'm like,
they can't believe you didn't play Valhalla. Aside from it does add to the
matter of fact, you know what I noticed? God of War Ragnarok, the only God of War game I don't own physically. I like the game, but at the same time, I don't like the game. As a matter of fact, if y'all play the game, play the first Fly Law. I see what you say, Jack. Don't play games. Suck my cock, nigga.
Oh, the big cockaroni.
But like I just don't. When I talk to people, I just realize y'all don't think about shit, right? Look at the first act of God of War Ragnarok. Look at the first act of God of War 2018. It's the same shit, people. It's the same shit.
Don't do that.
Literally the same shit. All right, Red Pit.
The Thor fight is fire. The Thor fight. I mean, I see what you mean.
Hold on, which game I'm talking about, Red Pig?
You talking about 2018?
Hold on,
Ragnarok. You talking about the border fight?
What game I'm talking about? Somebody knock at your door. You like, bro? Can you please leave my home, bro? Can you please leave my home, bro?
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. That's a border. That's a border.
A grandiose fight takes place in the woods. You know what I mean? You beaten, bloodied, you damn near dying, come back. Which game I'm talking about?
You talking about 2018?
Hey,
that's definitely not
Ragnarok.
If I'm playing devil's advocate,
come the what?
I mean, you could say a lot about like the setup of the God of War 1 through 3 trilogy with how it opens, grand boss fight, then the Kratos loses his powers.
With a nigga knocking on your door and waking you up out your sleep, that didn't happen in God of War 1, 2, and 3. Stop that. In God of War 1, you on a fucking ship fighting a goddamn Hydra.
It's
God
completely
of War 2,
different,
you fighting the Rose of Colossus and invaded goddamn Greece, wherever the fuck you at. Totally different from that fucking Hydra battle when you was invading the boat.
They know where Kratos live. They know where the nigga lives, so they went to him. They went straight to the nigga. I'm knocking on your door, nigga.
It's totally different, bro.
No,
it's totally different.
They, like, what? It was a stranger, right? He was a stranger. He came back in the house, like, who are you? Is this who I came to find? The other one, they knew where he lived. Okay, Kratos, come to give me your son. Like, it's too different.
Look at this, Jack. Thor never knocks on the door. So Thor and Odin didn't knock on the door in God of War. Yo, brother.
But it was a different conversation, different, you know.
Hold on. I'm finna start handing out timeout and bans in the chat because I'm not.
Oh,
Come.
Don't do it.
Well,
Don't
I
do
mean,
it.
what? No, I mean, to be fair, Jack, you have the past couple years you haven't been playing games. I mean, they're not lying. Like, about, you know
man, let's not get into that.
I'm not.
Stall them out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't
do it.
I mean, that's being real. They're not
let me
lying.
see. That's a ban for that. Let me see. This is
Come on. What they say? What they say?
Don't do it.
I'm gonna time him out for being stupid. I'm gonna time him out for being stupid. He ain't getting.
Come on, Jack.
What you time out for?
What they saying, bro?
There you go. Hold 30 minutes, my boy. Come back with some comments.
Damn.
Oh, now I'm your favorite
relax.
member, Fly Law. Now I'm your favorite member. You said some dumb shit earlier. You stay for right now, nigga.
You gotta chill.
I'm not
bro.
playing semantics. I'm not. Listen, Red Pig. You like the stupid shit. I'm a grown ass man. I don't play semantics with dumb niggas, okay? Gordon knocks on the nigga door at the beginning of the game. He opened up the door for them niggas. I don't give a fuck if they screamed their name, if they looked in the mirror. He opened up the door for them, nigga. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Stop.
They walked in walked in nicely. They had a conversation. The conversation was fire. The dialogue, everything was fire.
That dialogue
was
the
whole shit. It was the aura. It was the
Aura,
it was a lot that made that scene different.
Are you
and
calm?
You
Calm and
like that shit on
sensible?
fire.
This is what bothers me.
And also,
about
it was
this.
different. You was with Freya actually,
Red Pig.
killing shit. Go
Red
ahead.
Pig. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth, brother. Listen to what I'm saying. The reason I don't like this community overall is because people are disingenuous, they feign ignorance, and they just stop pretending to be stupid. I know y'all smarter than that. A lot of y'all know how to read. A lot of y'all is like functional adults. Gain y'all got to start listening for comprehension. Y'all listen to be upset about some shit. All right, start listening for comprehension. I want y'all to do, bro.
I get what you're saying. Talk about it had its similarities, but for you to be saying it's the exact same is kind of crazy.
Jack,
you know what I'm saying?
Like you can't deny that they got the same beats.
Yeah, it had the same beats. Yeah,
starting out. Yeah.
But you could argue that about most God of War openings.
Well, what I was gonna bring up is
anybody saying ignorant shit is getting banned in the chat. Y'all can go beg.
Come on, dog. Come on.
Nah, let's go. It's 2026.
Disrespectful shit is getting banned. I don't got time for this, bro.
Hey, Jack, what they said?
I'm not repeating it. They can go do what they do.
If y'all got banned, I guess hit me up and we'll talk it out. I'll
y'all
talk it out with Jack to see if
dick up to your hiccup. Fuck y'all niggas.
to see if he can forgive y'all.
I'm tired of you weak. This is another thing. Niggas always talking shit. They never come to no podcast. They ain't never did no podcast. You ain't got no motion in real life. You're broke in real life.
No motion.
Nigga, for real.
No motion. Hey, call me motion man.
Hey, man. Peace and love, brother.
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Peace and love, man.
I'm gonna say what a nigga said earlier. He said, "How you jobless and don't play no games, right?"
Oh Lord.
How you jobless and don't play no games, right? Hold on, let me see something.
Peace and love, man. And harmony, man. That's all I want.
No, matter of fact, I got another picture.
Jack, tell him you self-employed. Jack, you're an entrepreneur. You're self-employed.
No, hold on. Let me check something. Let me see. I'm gonna go to my DMs. I took a screenshot earlier. Somebody else put that shit on me earlier.
Oh, Jack, y'all gotta prove yourself, brother. Y'all gotta prove yourself, brother.
Punani dog.
Oh, nigga, I don't give no fuck. You best believe that.
Come on, bro. You don't have to do this, Jack. You don't gotta flex on them. You don't gotta do this, brother. It's okay. Put the gun down.
Snapchat. What they say? What they say? Can y'all see that?
Your screen's still blurred.
You're
still blurred.
Y'all ain't even see it.
Please, we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. Go ahead.
Just post it in the Discord. Post it in the Discord, Jack. Or in DMs.
I can just cover this up. What they say? What they say?
Oh, says you got money, big dog.
How much money is there?
Jack, stop flexing on him, big dag.
68,000.
Come on,
Oh,
Jack.
damn, that's just one bank account. That's just one bank account. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so every time y'all say something stupid to me, guess what? Y'all add to it. You understand me? You understand? Niggas owe me money. Yeah.
Jack on here acting like a rapper, bro. Doing the money phone and everything.
I'm jobless. Yeah, I don't play no game.
What's
not playing games got me though. That's what not playing games got me. What did it get you?
What's the nigga from? He hitting pyramid schemes.
What's the nigga from Memphis that what's the name signed? Damn, I forgot his name. What was this nigga had a dumbass name, Young Black or something like that? Like, what was the name of the nigga from Memphis, man?
Young Black still.
Yeah, Jack was acting like
that's
him
light
just
bread
now.
when you live with your mom. Hold on, here go light bread for you, brother.
Oh
See,
Lord.
I do shit just to ban you, stupid niggas. I do stupid shit. I just do shit to ban you, stupid nigga. I
Oh,
always know
man.
what's gonna bring out the hating ass niggas.
Didn't you move out already?
I'm just saying, bro. And niggas act like I don't pay rent. Y'all don't know shit about me, bro. Like y'all gotta stop hating on me, bro.
Yo, listen,
Hating
Jack
is bad
is
for your health, my nigga.
Jack
That's
really
clear.
the podcast black youngster, bro. Listen,
I'm me, bro. I'm me. Like niggas don't realize, bro. Every time they hate on me, every time they leave a hate comment, bro, you're increasing my revenue, my guy. So
all right,
yeah,
let him know, Jack.
Keep sucking that dick up. Keep
Jack,
sucking that dick up.
Jack, don't hurt him no more, please, dog. Please put the gun down.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm just saying, keep sucking that dick up. That's it.
This ain't for me to speak on, but that new Jiggy merch, we definitely about to.
Oh, don't tell them about the new Jiggy merch. Yeah, y'all gonna buy it too, fuck niggas. I'm gonna give y'all something. See, y'all ain't got no style. You're ugly, and you broke.
You got no motion. You ain't got no motion.
I'm gonna help
you got no
hoes. I'm gonna
hoes.
get y'all niggas some drip.
You got no hoes.
Yeah, they gonna come after you in the comment section once this goes.
You got no maiden.
Hey man. Man, listen, man.
This is a gaming podcast, by the way. I don't know if y'all knew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yes, it is.
You
a
live
gaming podcast.
paycheck to paycheck.
That's what they'll tell it. That's what they'll tell it.
I was gonna bring up the fact that you know, like I said, God of War has to end sometime because you don't want the milk to go crazy. Like, because we did it started in the Greek mythology. Then we went to Norse. We're probably gonna go to Egyptian. Those are like the main, like that's the main like super popular mythologies. But then there's Roman, like Celtic, Hindu, Japanese, Aztec, Mayan. You know, that type of stuff. So you don't,
Y'all trying to turn God of War into Assassin's Creed. I hate that.
If you get to the obscure mythologies, then we probably need to
it's
stop.
not as good as God of War.
That's all I'm saying. We can't go too crazy into like the less relevant mythologies. So if you believe that, you have to agree God of War, as good as it has to end sometime.
Yeah, I'm cool with it ending at Greek mythology. But we not gonna act like if they do go to the Aztec, the Mayans, like we ain't gonna act like this shit ain't gonna be fire, bro.
It would be,
It take too long for them to make games, though, bro. It'll take too long to do all.
Yeah. I think the creators themselves. Damn, my battery about to die. I think the creators themselves will want to do something different by the time.
Let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question. Would y'all be cool if they was going to all them different things, but they only did like one game in that situation?
Oh, like no trilogy in Mayans, just one Mayan.
Yeah, one game.
I wouldn't be mad at that if they can make the story make sense. If there's a reason why we going over there,
I guess.
Because I mean that's the only reason that they made this Norse shit work is because Kratos fled and fell in love with the giant. That's the only reason why we got a game. Because if you remember his, go ahead.
No, there's still one question. I remember asking this question to Corey Barlog, right? This was like after the hype of God of War 1, and I think, and it was never made completely clear how he got to like Midgard. Like there's like some, they allude to him, like how he traveled there, but they never made it crystal clear exactly how he got there. And they also never made it clear, we can make some assumptions, how he survived the Blade of Olympus through the stomach. That like, I don't like that. I want that like a clear answer.
Didn't they put that in the comic book? Didn't they put that in the comic book or some shit?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Like
selfishly.
Yeah, I want answers for that part specifically.
Selfishly, when I was playing God of War, I really wanted Kratos to have been Tyr. I thought that would have been a fire. I know that that's probably not realistic based on the actual people in that mythology, but if they was gonna do a twist where Kratos was Tyr the whole time, that would have been fucking.
I thought they was gonna do something like that in 2018.
Because when you went in that room of that chest, you saw the Greek shit. You saw all the other. I'm thinking, damn, maybe that's what he was doing. He was going to other mythologies, clapping these niggas, and said, "I'm gonna just lay my O tier."
That's kind of why the shit don't make sense. Because the story of Tyr, he's traveling through mythologies and shit, and that's literally what Kratos is doing. So it's like, how is that not him? You know what I mean? I thought they were gonna do some shit like that too.
And I really liked, spoilers once again. If you haven't played God of War Ragnarok, y'all know how like, they kind of like tease that wasn't actually Tyr, by his name. Did y'all knew that?
No, go ahead. How was it?
So in the captions, so the way you spell Tear is Tear has an accent over his name. When it was
I remember this.
Yeah, when it was Odin pretending to be Tear, there's no accent over his name. So that was their clue that this Tear isn't real. I thought that was fire.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's heat.
I thought that was fire. But all right. I think that's enough God of War talk.
Yeah, I love you too.
Good conversation.
I think it's only the last two topics left. I guess I'll save the Xbox thing because we're waiting for Smooth to get here. So bad news of the week. PlayStation shut down Bluepoint Games.
Oh,
I think this is like one of the one of the biggest fumbles. I think this is one of the biggest fumbles in gaming history. I really believe that.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a big statement. What are the other ones that come to your mind off rip? Because that is a
Concord.
Damn, Sony got both of them.
Here's the thing. It's a big fumble, not because of like, it's not like Bluepoint is like one of the biggest studios that was making original IP. I consider it one of the biggest fumbles because it should have been so easy to manage them. It should have been like the easiest studio to manage and to keep, productive in continuity like forever. Because all you had to do was they're a remake studio. All you had to do was continue to give them IPs to remake. It's like Nix's. It's damn near the same thing as Nix's. How can you fumble Nix's? All you got to do is keep giving Nix's games to port to PC. All you got to do is keep giving Bluepoint games to remake. So it's like, and they're a small team of 70 people. It's like there's you have to try. You damn near have to try to fuck that situation up. That's not an easy situation to fuck up. You have to try. You have to be out of your mind dumb to like really fumble that. That's why I think it's like it's just too easy to like go right. You have what do they say? Like when you snatch defeat out of the mouth of victory, like some shit like that. I think that's to say that's like what this is.
Yeah.
Like when you literally like you're trying to lose. You're winning so much you're trying to lose damn near. Like that's it's and listen, I was down with Herman Hulst because remember like we didn't a lot of us didn't like a numbers or what they call the bean counter guy being in charge of PlayStation Studios and stuff like that. Herman Hulst is a creative straight from Guerrilla Games, Killzone, Horizon. So he's a developer. He's a creative. I thought it would be a good idea simply because of that. But hey, sometimes it's not clear. Being the numbers guy may not be the right fit. Being the creative may not be the right fit to manage studios. Listen, Herman Hulst, I'm sorry to inform you, you've gone to number 1 on the PlayStation most wanted terrorist list. Like it's bad how you got there, bro. It's terrible. It's unfortunate how you got there. And like I said, I thought you would do a good job, but brother, listen, I don't want you going from PlayStation. I think you just need to go back to like just working on games and developing games, not managing any studios. So man.
This news broke out like a week of the day after that state of play. So it was kind of crazy that Jason Schreier broke out that news story. Because that studio, they haven't put anything out as a PlayStation studio since they owned them in 2021. Because everybody's pulling up that video where Herman Hulst talks about acquiring Bluepoint Games. So it was kind of shocking that now we're hearing they're closed down. But it's unfortunate. I didn't think we would get the kind of responses that we would get following that, but we'll get into it.
And I gotta say this, I know, like Jack is probably gonna have a long rant and everything. My thing is like, it's 70 people, and I forgot where they're located, but it's not like a super expensive place. Texas, and it's 70 employees. What could you be like saving from cutting 70 people? You know what I'm saying? Like, and shutting down this very small studio that their overhead and their cost of like functioning shouldn't really be high, and it's your fault. They probably need to shut down, you know, in the first place because you seemingly pushed that, you know, the whole game as a service thing on them. I just don't understand, like 70 people, what do you even get from cutting that? From cutting these individuals? Like I just don't see it. Like, bro, there are a bunch of studios that should have been ahead of Bluepoint. Media Molecule is the main one, but once again, they somehow survive another closure. Like Bluepoint released a game this generation, 2020, Demon Souls remake, one of the best remakes ever made. I mean, absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure that I guarantee you that Media Molecule has lost you way more money in the last 10 years than Bluepoint. Media Molecule made Dreams and nobody bought it. Dreams was probably pretty expensive because it's essentially like a games engine. I'm pretty sure that's very expensive. And other than that, they haven't made anything of relevance in 10 years. Shut down Media Molecule. They might be similar size. They're small too, but bro, they've lost you more money than Bluepoint, I'm sure. It's nasty, bro. It's not making no sense.
And they weren't even owned. Bluepoint wasn't even owned by Sony at that time when they were making Demon Souls, because they were working with Sony with other remakes, like, and even like remasters or like other ports, like in the past, like God of War, Gravity Rush remastered, even a Shadow of the Colossus like twice, and even the Uncharted trilogy. So,
yeah, I just don't see what the benefit is. Like, oh, we had to cut this, you know, because they put out that statement, oh, because of changing times and the landscape of gaming and the economy. I'm like, what? That it just doesn't add up. The numbers just don't add up, bro. Especially when, listen, I don't get into the whole financial reports and all that. I don't read the stuff. All I ever see is y'all making mad money. And y'all got profits and y'all got margins and all this stuff. That's all I ever see about, in the headlines. So, and there's a bunch of companies who are like making big profits and like higher revenue than ever before and still laying off people and closing studios. It's weird, dog. It's just weird. So like, I just find it hard to believe that you couldn't afford to keep a studio of 70 people, keep them going till their next project or something. It's weird. It's odd, bruh. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw on Jack.
Well, I got a lot of things I want to say. First of all, this is very troubling. Definitely very troubling. I just want to say, go on record, if you go to my YouTube channel, I've been asked for Herman Hulse and Jim Ryan to be replaced since what was it? I think it's been 6 years now. So since 2020, I did a video saying fire Herman Hulse and Jim Ryan. And I said they continue to lie and backtrack. I don't know what it is about that black background at PlayStation when them executives get in front of it. They spew some of the greatest lies ever told. It's equivalent to the yellow background when the CD Projekt Red tweet out. Some bullshit finna come with that. When they've been on that black background, they said shit like, all these games we showing you today are only possible through the power of the PS5. Then the show goes off and they tell the media and people there, well, actually all them games coming to PS4 as well. They said with that black background, they said these games aren't playable without a dual sense. It's not possible. And then they put the games on PC. You can play them with a DualShock. You can even remote play the PS5 version to your PC with a DualShock. So they are playable with that. That's a lot too. And now this, right? Hey, welcome Bluepoint Games. Greatest. We're gonna have a great time. Whatever the fuck they said. You know what they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm a dumbass, right? I'm not going for it no more, man. Like, you never have to search for, you never have to search for somebody to tell you was wrong, right? But don't nobody ever say, Jack, move. You might have been cooking with something. I digress from that. Let's see. I made a couple of notes. Herman Holtz does not have an eye for talent. He's proven it over and over and over again. He thought Concord was gonna be the next Star Wars. Bought that, lost damn near $500 million. He didn't buy Arrowhead, which they got partially acquired like right after that. What else did he bought? Bungie, that was dying, about to go bankrupt, about to go under for $3 billion, and even negotiated that they don't even have to work under PlayStation. They had all the leverage in that deal. How? I have no fucking clue. Destiny is dying. Like, Destiny has died out. Marathon, yet to be determined. We're gonna see what go on with that. He bought Firewalk, like I said. What else? Oh, Foam Stars got more shine when it was coming out over Helldivers 2. Now, we ain't know what Helldivers 2 was gonna do, but still, bro. But like I said, he don't got an eye for talent. All the games that has been successful under his regime was greenlit by other people. I don't even think he greenlit anything that has been successful yet. I could be wrong about that. Somebody can fact check me on that. And there's a lot of rumors surrounding this whole Bluepoint situation. I know Detective C's put a report out there. I don't all the way believe shit that he say respectfully, so I'm not gonna necessarily. Well, let's humor that for a minute, right? And I want y'all to realize this. Have y'all noticed every time a new games as a service gets announced, people go out of their way to distance Jim Ryan and Herman Holtz's involvement in those? When they announced Horizon Hunters Gathering, the first bullet point in that story was that this began in development way before the push for games as a service. Why I need to know that for? What they got to do with anything? Oh, so you trying to tell me Jim Ryan had nothing to do with that? Herman Holtz had? Okay, cool. Then with this, reportedly, Bluepoint pitched them game themselves. So what? Herman Holtz and Jim Ryan had nothing to do with it. So my question is, if Jim Ryan and Herman Holtz don't never got nothing to do with anything, what the fuck do they do? What do they do as the boss? What do they do to garner such respect and admiration from y'all? If every time something go wrong, they ain't nowhere near to blame. They make a good cookie? I think London Studio know about that. So, what else I got to say about this shit, bro? Like, it just kills me, bro. It kills me. Like, even still, let me humor y'all. Let's say they did pitch God of War games as a service to Herman Holtz and Jim Ryan, and it got greenlit. That goes back to my eye for talent. Why did you approve of that? Why did you set them up for failure and then close the studio? Like BG just said, having a port, they was a port studio. They help X-Dev and they do remasters and remakes. That's a fucking layup. You can literally go in there every other 2.5 years with 2-3 games. Say, hey, remake this, remake. We own all the IPs. We got all that. Remake this, remake. Oh, how do you fuck that up, bro? Like, but yeah, like I said, if they did greenlight it, either they told him to do it or they didn't tell him to do it. And shout out to Jay Barry because he put up a picture today that I forgot about. People keep trying to say, even with Factions 2, you think Jim Ryan and Herman Holtz told him to make Factions 2 a live service game? Naughty Dog wanted to do that. Jay Barry put up a picture that I forgot about. And Sony did a some type of financial meeting. They was talking about how much money they spent on live service games and how much money they spent on regular traditional games for the next 3 years. And it started off, I think it's like 88% to like 12% right now for the live service. Eventually, by 2027, they want to spend a majority of their revenue or their budget on live service games, and the rest of it, like 45% or 49% on traditional games. So let me get this straight, chat. According to y'all, I'm going off y'all logic. According to y'all, Guerrilla mysteriously started making a live service game out the blue, without any on the behest of Jim Ryan or Herman Holtz. Bluepoint also started miraculously making the games of service under no, but also Sony's strategy is to make a majority live service games that they apparently not telling none of their devs about for the next 3 years. Like, this is why I don't like having debates online. This is why I don't like communicating with y'all, because the logic ain't logicking, okay? Like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? And the fact that y'all are humoring this, it hurts my heart, actually. Because when I came to this community, I knew everybody wasn't on the same, thinking level, but I would think, you know, certain logic lines up. So by y'all logic, there was 10, 12 games service being made all at one time. Nobody knew another studio was doing it. Jim Ryan and Herman Hulst had nothing to do with any of this. And yeah, so y'all are blaming Bluepoint. Now Bluepoint wasn't a good studio. They haven't made any money in 6 years. Who fault is that? Like, I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Y'all the same niggas. If y'all go to McDonald's or Burger King, they fuck up y'all food, y'all gonna say, let me talk to the manager. What you want to talk to the manager for? He didn't make it. He ain't got no involvement according to y'all. Y'all don't blame them niggas for nothing. It's sickening, bro. I'm asking y'all in the Discord, what does Herman Hulst and Jim Ryan do if every time something go bad, they ain't never had nothing to do with it? What do they do?
I mean, Herman Hulst did greenlight Astrobot. The director even said it himself.
Okay, he greenlit. Congratulations, he greenlit Astrobot, everybody. So he greenlit the game that won Game of the Year, but he ain't greenlight or had nothing to do with all the games that failed or get canceled.
And it doesn't even make any sense to even say that, because the publishers are the ones that dictate whether these games either get approved, because they're the end all and be all. Because they even mentioned that Yoshida even told in that interview with like Colin Moriarty that like if you pitch whatever the initiative that the company is trying to go for, is more likely to get approved. Like Yoshida said that out of his mouth. And I'm not all the way against the notion that they suggested doing the game, but just to suggest that Herman Hulst and Jim Ryan ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit is absolutely asinine, man. It's just asinine. Let's read this comment. Jack stumbling over his words and he goes off the rails and starts yelling. That's how you know he's in his feelings. Well, this is probably the fourth time this week that I've discussed this on a podcast. I did a show on my channel about this. I did the Solid Cast last night. I'm actually tired of talking about this situation. I've been arguing on Twitter all week about this. My God, this nigga name is I'm Jerking Off Dudes, and I'm responding to him. Holy shit. I just read your name. Hey, man, go ahead. Y'all. Nigga name I'm Jerking Off Dudes. You's a fucking bitch. Hey, you know what to do, Jack. Hey, you know what to do, Jack.
No, I'm just saying though, bro. I'm tired of talking about this shit because every day a new topic come up to where people are just automatically believing it. Like, it's just crazy. Oh yeah, they didn't have nothing to do with it. We wanted to do it because we worked on God of War Ragnarok, and we just always taking the blame away from the niggas that, like, bro, like BG.
I've seen.
I was talking, like, Jazz. Let me ask you a question. Y'all watch sports? If a team go on a 30-game win, if a team go on a 30-game losing streak, who the first person that's gonna be gone?
Coach.
Okay. I'm just saying, bro. Like, it shit don't make no sense.
And it goes with other people's jobs too, like not just like in gaming too. Well, they'll get swap either like the manager, or like the assistant manager, or something like the leadership, as well if stuff is going south. But I have seen people try to like make it seem like Bluepoint, they had to get like people are doing a 180 with like Bluepoint ever since this news happened. Like they ain't shit. Like they didn't sell that well. Like get the fuck rid of it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's what be killing me, bro. Like they same shit with Factions 2. With Jeff Keighley and they went on stage and announced Factions 2, you didn't see the usual suspects on Twitter saying, I don't want Naughty Dog to become a service-based studio and we don't need that. Nobody asked for this. Did y'all see anybody say that when they got announced? I saw nothing but excitement. But when they get canceled, oh yeah, man, they were gonna have to become a live. Yeah, we didn't want that. Like, come on, bro. I hate when niggas let the company dictate how they feel. That's some nut ass shit, bro. And all y'all niggas on Twitter be doing the shit. It's stupid, dog.
Definitely wild mismanagement, bro. The whole thing is just wild mismanagement.
And could you say that this is like a direct response to like these games as a service affecting them? Because that's what we know they were like working on before and they got canceled. So you think because of how much money they've lost, this is a direct result of actually affecting a studio?
I definitely think that. I don't think this happens if Bluepoint doesn't essentially start working on some games as a service. Because then I assume they would be working on a remake or something actually original of their own, and that pans out much better for them.
There's no way they did pitch doing like, bro. they never released a game under Sony's own like owning them.
Oh
bro.
yeah,
like,
because Demon Souls was before they
yeah,
they got acquired. Yeah.
That boy Smooth came in like Stone Cold. What the hell?
I'm just saying, like, what the fuck?
And that's
going on,
Jag.
bro?
I had walked away, but that's what like some people on the internet are saying, that there are reports that Bluepoint pitched it to Sony. Let me say, I don't believe that at all. I do not believe that. I do not believe Bluepoint went to Sony and like, we want to work on a live service game. I don't believe that for a second. I just don't believe a studio that's never ever even worked on their own original single player game was like, you know what we want to do? We want to jump out the window and do like the hardest thing possibly imaginable. Bro, that's like skipping kindergarten and going to like nuclear physics.
You know what I could believe though, BG? This is what I could believe. If this is the story, I could believe that Sony went to them and said, "Hey, we need a live service game from y'all, but we gonna let y'all pick the existing IP y'all want to work on." And they said, "Hey, maybe." Cause they have they remastered God of War for the PS3. They worked on God of War Ragnarok. Now, if they went to them and said, "We need y'all have to make a live service game, but we gonna let y'all pick between these," I mean, they ain't got that many choices. PlayStation ain't got that many IPs right now. They probably did say God of War. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I got. But do y'all realize, bro? Like the way Sony was moving, bro. So you know, we got the Forbidden West, we got the Ragnarok, we got that. We got Last of Us Part 2, like all last gen towards the end. But this generation, we were just gonna have live service versions of all those games. That's what they wanted us to play. That's fucked up if you think about it, bro. I don't like that.
And
not a fan of
that. And Haven Studios, if many of y'all forgot what Haven Studios is, which I wouldn't blame you. You know, that's the studio that Sony gave Jade Raymond, and then Jade Raymond left like 2 years ago working on Fair Games. Oh yeah, that studio's getting shut down, and that game is going to get canceled. Obviously, that hasn't been announced. I don't know that for a fact, but I would put my money on it. You haven't heard
at this rate
anything about Fair Games.
You think we ever gonna see it again, or you think it's done?
I think that game gets canceled, bruh. I think it gets canceled. That studio gets shut down.
What if Marathon is a hit though? They might keep it around.
Listen, I mean, my stance on Marathon is my stance. There's some people that seemingly lately are kind of positive about it. Like the vibe around it is changing. I don't know. I still look at that game.
It's all fake. It's all fake.
I still look at that game and I'm like, this game looks like such garbage to me. So
like BG.
I mean, there's an open beta.
We were talking about this shit last night. Yeah, but like, I don't think people understand in this community that saying a game looks good and you're willing to play it for 2-3 weeks is not enough, bro. If you don't continuously play this game and put money into it, it's gonna die. Like y'all just wanna look, y'all wanna be cool for the niggas on Instagram and Twitter, but like playing this game 3 weeks, the same shit y'all did with Foam Stars. Oh yeah, I checked it out. It's a great game.
Well,
Nigga, you played it 5 times. My nigga's dead now. Like, come on, brother.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be some people that really found love.
Is it gonna be enough to sustain that game overall?
I can't play by myself, so we're gonna see.
I mean, it's not shut down right now, but I'm surprised. But they stopped adding content like a year ago.
I'm surprised Foam Star server's still up. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, the nigga they was in season 6 by the first month. So
why that game went on every? I feel like if that game would have been, it still would have died. But goddamn, bro, then you released some other shit.
I think, well, that shit was fun, bro. Like and this has come from somebody who played it for an hour, said, "Nah, this ain't for me." Came back to it and then said, "Oh, nah, this shit's dope."
That Foam Stars is visual clutter the game, bro. Like it's just
I hate the clutter. What they call it, visual language or whatever for David Jeff, but it's not. Yeah, bro. They wasn't thinking with that shit, bro.
Once again, PlayStation, I am available. Right, if you want to hire me, just to be the guy who sits in I don't know nothing about nothing, but I feel like I'm pretty sensible when it comes to a good decision and a bad decision. Right? I'm not some super smart CEO, but here's what I can guarantee you. If you would have came to me and been like, "Hey, Bluepoint Games, should they make a live service game or no? I guarantee you I would have told you no. So just by that, I feel like I'm qualified to have some type of like deep six. If I can come to that conclusion, then you can pay me a deep 6-figure salary. Because you're paying other people that salary to like make the bad decision. You could pay me to make a good one.
Bro, which I think his office is gonna look like just one suction cup dildo in a blank room. We just have him sit there all day and think stuff.
I can see. You know what I want to say too, though, man. Before we close this topic out, I used to always argue. I remember me and Fame always going there, and I used to be like, because he'd be like, PlayStation copying what Xbox doing, and him and Kofi. I'd be like, bro, why the fuck would somebody that's leading the industry with games, everything, follow a motherfucker that's losing? And ever since I said that, they have done nothing but follow the shit Xbox do. And y'all can say it's not true. Y'all can say they having record profits. But I remember making fun of Xbox for only talking about TV and making movies and TV shows. I remember making fun of Xbox for having more custom controllers than games coming out. I can remember making fun of Xbox for closed studio, canceling games, and only having a handful of developers.
Or putting their games on PC.
Putting their games on PC. I can remember all this shit, man. And now PlayStation has played themselves. PlayStation let Xbox, they let their peers, and they let media talking heads put them off their square. And now the same situation Xbox was in maybe 10, 15 years ago, PlayStation is now in that situation. So they got like 3 or 4 known IPs. You got The Last of Us, you got your Horizon, and throw whatever third one you want to throw in there. God of War, I guess. So now niggas gonna be making songs about that. You know how it was funny when they only kept re-releasing the same 3 games, and that's the only thing they had coming out, and the new IPs wasn't flowing like on PlayStation. So yeah, they played themselves. Now they in the same situation. And you could use the record breaking numbers, and they can move all the and that's another thing, right? How does that benefit you? You remember when they told us games going to PC, that's gonna help fund your next favorite game. So I'm glad, like I said the other day, I'm glad they've been selling games on PC for the past 5 or 6 years. I'm so glad they helped fund Sons of Sparta. It's what I always wanted. Thanks, PlayStation. Fuck out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, the sad part about this, Jack, is that it don't really matter, man, because we don't got no competition. We not gonna go to fucking Switch.
That's another thing.
We not gonna go to Xbox. It's just.
That's damn sure a fact too. Why would I try and make a better game when my direct competitor's gonna put all their first party games on my shit? And there's no reason for me to try at that point. I'm good. Like, come on, man.
It's sad.
All right.
It's really
Galactic
sad,
coming out. Shit, I hope. When though?
And that's another thing. People are trying to use the excuse to why they keeping like Media Molecule open because like they're award-winning studio, but like isn't like Bluepoint like basically an award-winning studio?
Bro,
awards don't pay the bills.
Projects, all they projects was in the
okay, but why is Media Molecule? I know for a fact Dreams didn't pay no bills. I know that game didn't pay any bills.
Nigga, their game before
they haven't worked on anything since.
I could understand Ben staying open because despite it being like a critical failure,
what's crazy too,
made a lot of money. Yeah,
they showed a prototype of Dreams at the PlayStation 4 announced reveal event, and it didn't come out till the end
of the generation.
And they stopped support on it within 6 months. Didn't even try to put it on PC. That's what I'm saying, bro. The people at PlayStation, bro, these people gotta be like geniuses, right? Like to get where they got in life. But it's like, where your common sense at though? Like it's like they ain't got no fucking common sense, bro.
So smart that they're stupid.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like even with somebody like Shuhei, I had my problems with Shuhei towards the end because I think he just gave up. He saw they was moving weird. He was like, man, fuck this. I'm getting out of here anyway. But Shuhei knew how to, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this a little smaller game. We're going to put this out with this bigger game and offset the cost. And this quirky shit and this game ain't right. Go back and work on this. Her ain't doing none of that, brother. He not doing none of that. Yeah. And it's clear. And it's sad.
Because I was surprised that like none of the media outlets like had reviews up when that God of War game like launched.
Kevin Thomas 969.
Well, it was a surprise drop, that's why.
Hold on. Let's invite this dude to the podcast. I want to hear what you got to say, Kevin. Kevin
Oh
Thomas
my God.
969. DM me on Discord, Kevin Thomas 969. DM me. I'm inviting you to the Weapon Wheel podcast. Let's hear what you got to say.
Bitch nigga
Oh,
65.
yeah.
Come talk to me.
Yes.
Jack just pressing
Kevin
everybody.
Thomas 969. Come on up out the chat, brother. I'm calling you in. Let's hear your grand plan. How would
He's
you
not
say
gonna.
that?
He's
I
not coming in. He's got a fateless like Avatar. He's not coming in here.
Hey, DM me on Discord, my guy. Jack Mood Johnny. You know my name. Come on, brother. Come on. I'm gonna start calling you niggas up. Come on.
Should we move on to Xbox news now?
When he not showing up. What's going on?
Hey,
You know what to do, Jack. You know what to do, Jack.
I just want to hear his. He's so smart and I'm so stupid. I'm talking out my ass. I want to hear him come talk out his mouth. Come on, brother.
He's not going to do that. You already know this.
I'm talking out my ass. He talking out his fingertips. Come on, brother.
Hey, and there's another thing, BG. I'm trying to figure out why is people so surprised about this Xbox news versus the Bluepoint news. I feel like the Bluepoint news is way more shocking and way bigger deal than this Xbox news because I think we all seen it right on the wall for Xbox shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, one was definitely more
like the day after.
One was more shocking. It was definitely the Bluepoint news. You know, Phil Spencer retired. That's not shocking. He's been in Xbox 30 years. The man was looking like older and tired.
We all seen it writing on the wall. That's why
Sarah,
Yeah,
Sarah Bond. Hold on. I'm just gonna. So Phil Spencer retired. Sarah Bond left. Matt Booty got promoted, and Asha Sharma, who's this big AI person, is now the new CEO of Xbox Gaming. That's what happened.
Yeah. Now, it is not surprising that Phil Spencer retired. I thought that was going to happen maybe towards the end of the year after they do their big 25 year. He announces he's retiring sometime in November, December. It happens in fucking January 2027, whatever. But reason what makes it like weird is that they announced this shit Friday, and it's effectively, imagine, you know how when we go to work, you know, the customary thing is give 2 weeks notice. And that was on Friday. That is last day is effectively Friday because they ain't working Saturday and Sunday. So by Monday, the new person's in. So that's a bit weird. I think, you know,
effective immediately.
Phil Spencer was, you know, probably owed a better exit than that. So, and then the whole thing with Sarah Bond is weird because we thought that Phil Spencer was setting her up to take his spot. And that didn't happen. So I'm assuming her exit is literally because that didn't happen. But I'm not surprised, but it is kind of shocking. And the whole like messaging behind it, I know they're talking like a big game, like we're bringing the Xbox back. No, my focus is games and shit, but everybody in place. Yo, this is how I look at it, right? You ever been I don't know what this to compare this to, but I feel like the people in place are there to specifically sunset Xbox because I don't think Phil Spencer would have stayed to sunset Xbox anyway. That's why I figured he would be retiring. You know what I mean? Remember, they're on this 2027 timeline. So I figured he wouldn't have done it. And I feel like the people that are in place who come in directly from AI, they're closer to Satya and his plan than Phil Spencer was. So I feel like the people that they got in place have no connection to Xbox. So when it's time to shut the bitch down, they're just going to shut it down. So there's some people that are optimistic about this change. I know it's not like Phil Spencer is leaving at like for example, who was when Sean Layden left, he left with PlayStation at like a really good spot, right? He did a lot of good shit. You know what I mean? They were him, Andrew House and Sean Layden, right? When they left, PlayStation was kind of at their peak. Phil Spencer obviously had a couple, some shitty years. Like, Xbox is damn near down 100%. So it wasn't like they had like anything that we could say, damn, it was like, all right, well, it is what it is. But the thing is, I can't look at it from a standpoint like, oh shit, it's going to get better. I'm looking at it like, it's not going to get worse. It's just going to be, they're just going to close it. And I don't know what that looks like. And I know they're talking a big game, but games. But Xbox already got their shit together with games, so those games we already expected. So we know they're gonna have some good games coming through the pipeline over the next year or two. Yeah, they're gonna keep mentioning console because there is a console in development that's coming out next year. But so none of that shit means anything to me. It doesn't renew my faith in that they're gonna suddenly stop making multi-platform games. They ain't gonna stop porting games to PC and PlayStation. They ain't gonna suddenly stock the stores full of Xbox and discount the price. None of that shit's happening. So it's like I got nothing to be happy about. It's just like, yo, like it's like a wait and see, but I don't trust what Microsoft is doing. Phil Spencer's been there a little bit too long. He was there. He did some good, but he stood there too long to do a lot of shit like bad. Only way this move could have been good if he got replaced with like a fucking somebody that was at 2K or somebody from another successful gaming. You put one of them fucking AI people, and I'm telling you guys right now, that Sharma woman, I believe she's AI. I don't think she's a real human being. I do not believe that woman's a human being. And I don't know what it is, Alex. I know I don't know what I know you got like smoke for me what I said about Lena Khan and shit like that, but like what the fuck? Like what's going on?
There's more noses and looking fake.
So I don't know, man. Like I'm bracing myself for like a worse. You know what I mean? And I know there's a couple people optimistic and whatnot, but I have nothing to be optimistic about. Shout out to Phil. Again, it's sad. It's kind of sad to not see him do the whole 25 anniversary. Like, who gonna pop up to the gaming showcase? I'm expecting them not to have nobody. So I don't know. It's just weird, man. I think he really actually wanted to bring in the 25 years, and I think he probably wanted to bring in a new console and then leave. But something tells me this wasn't either. One or two things happened. He was either asked to leave or shit's about to go down that he doesn't want to be associated with because it's going to break a bunch of gamers' heart or Xbox heart, and so he's going to leave and let somebody else do it, which I think is closer to the truth than anything.
So I got two thoughts on this. So, there's speculation about Phil Spencer. Like the conspiracy theories and stuff like that, or the speculation. I'm the guy when people say they're just retiring because they're retiring, I take their word for it. I'm not knocking any like belief that there's something ulterior to it. It may be possible. To me, when somebody says they're retiring, I assume it's just because they've been there so long and they're done, right? With Sarah Bond, I feel like there is something there where she didn't leave on the best terms with Xbox and Microsoft. I feel like she got brought in as like the meat shield, as the scapegoat to like, okay, throw her out there to make some announcements and to be, to kind of like take all the hate, even though people were smarter than that to like know that, listen, Sarah Bond isn't behind this. She's just a mouthpiece. She's just a talking piece. She's just doing her job. She's not making all these decisions that we hate. But yeah, so I don't think like she left on the best terms and like she's the happiest with like how things went with Xbox and Microsoft. And maybe it's like, oh, Phil is leaving and some of the old guard that I came in is leaving. I don't want to be a part of this next new guard. So I'm gone. I'm gonna find something else to do, right? But I don't think she left on like the best terms or is the happiest with them. But my biggest takeaway is with this Asha Sharma woman, bro.
Yeah.
What she's doing right now seems so performative. She's acting like somebody who's running for mayor and is like hitting the streets talking to the homeless bum on the corner.
Street team.
You know, she's shaking hands, kissing baby. On Twitter asking people, "Oh, should I bring back the old Xbox dashboard? Oh, what are the things you want most? Oh, somebody said exclusive." She's like, "Okay, heard you. You want consoles exclusives back." And on all this like fan service, and it's like, you not about to change all this. You not about to change what Xbox is doing, because Satya is not gonna allow you. If what Satya wants, Satya is going to get. You not about to come in and like change up a whole lot of how things are going just because you talk to a few fans on the internet. And she's really just out here like it's I feel like she's running that same play that past Xbox execs have done, where they're pretending to really care about your input on, as an Xbox fan, and pretending to be your friend. Oh yeah, I'm down with you. I'm cool. It's like, I'm hanging out with this, like that meme. What's going on, cool kids? The old nigga with the skateboard and all that. What's going on? Like, yeah, I'm one of y'all. She's trying so hard to be down, bro, and to make it seem like she knows she's in the gaming streets and all that stuff. She politicking. It's like she's running a campaign. I'm like, yo, I do not believe none of this, that you can actually change the things that Xbox fans want and would like, because that would be a complete 180. And
yeah,
the people and the execs who's made that decision ain't gonna let you change all that. So she's doing a lot of like performative like stuff right now that I don't think really means anything. So that's my thoughts on it. Yeah, go ahead.
I've always said that every time PlayStation has like bad news, Xbox typically ones up them the day or two after with like something crazier, especially if it's on the negative side. So when that Bluepoint news hit, I'm like, all right, who's Xbox gonna close? But yeah, man, it's I don't know, it's different. I mean, Phil Spencer's been in place for so like long. I don't know, man. That's weird. And that woman
does it feel like a breakup? Does it feel like a breakup?
It just feels like, I don't know, it feels like a goodbye.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. Do you think Phil Spencer's sick, bro?
Definitely. Or stressed out as hell.
I think
he looked sick, bro.
He did look different, like with the weight loss and stuff. And I hope, I like, typically when it comes to like the health, and I hope not. Like, I don't know if he was like, like on his own, like on a weight journey or taking Ozempic, or I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, man. I try not to think about that because there's power in the tongue. So I don't know, man. I hope not. I'll just say
Alex know about that.
I hope he's
yeah. Whoa. I hope not too. Shit.
Yeah. And Jess caught a few strays. Was it Chris Avellone? Isn't he the writer of like a bunch of games? Like maybe I'm confusing who was roasting Jez, but I feel like it was Chris Avellone who wrote for Dying Light and a few other games, and maybe I'm confusing it with somebody else. But either way, this is like him and this dude, he was roasting Jez because of like, here's the thing with Jez, right? Jez is one of those, he's not misinformed. He's like just uninformed a lot of times. And that's not his fault. Jez reports on what he knows when it comes to Xbox. But it's like, what if Xbox doesn't tell you anything? It's like, yo, let's say Jack was like the spokesperson for Weapon Wheel and like it was his job to report on what he knows. But like all the time, it's like if I plan to kick out Alex, right? And I didn't tell Jack will get on Twitter and be like, BG has no plans to kick out Alex. I didn't tell Jack though. And that seems to be the case all the time with Jez. They just don't tell him nothing. So he always has not the wrong information. He doesn't have any information. So he goes on like, nah, Xbox doesn't have any plans for this that I know of. And that's why he always kind of looks bad out there. So, hey man, but shout out Jez. I don't got no problem with you, but Xbox be making you look crazy.
Yeah, I feel like they would tell him something though. Wasn't he plugged in at one point? Seemed like they had told him something.
Yeah, he's had moments where he had like proper like leaks and whatnot.
Fuck that again.
But he's been on the losing end lately.
Maybe he fell out of favor with him. You know, they be blacklisting dudes.
The gag
over there,
is he really don't have no plugs, nigga. He just make informed guesses. That's all. Fuck that nigga.
At this point.
Hey man, it's rough out there, bro.
Hey, did y'all talk about Sarah Bond uploading on LinkedIn or some shit 3 hours before she was released?
3 hours before talking about Xbox. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I thought maybe that was a scheduled post. You know, it could be.
Oh,
I don't think those are. I think they all use like AI or bots to post for them. Honestly.
So Smooth, did you go into all the conspiracy theories or the theories? Some theories is that since Phil leaving, Sarah don't want to be there no more, so she gonna dip out too. Some people saying she was his lackey, so if he leaves, she gotta leave. Some people saying they both got fired. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I believe being that it was they were paired, and she was supposed to be his successor. Like that. So it looked like the thing is, it's like either I think Phil Spencer was retiring either way. I just didn't think he was just retiring today. I don't think that was supposed to happen. The Sarah Bond thing comes in because I feel like she didn't get the promotion she was due, which was Phil Spencer's spot. And I don't know if she quit on her own or they just let her go since Phil was probably maybe asked to retire or whatever. And when you think about the people they put in place, like the people that have the same mind as Beanhead, fucking AI and Cloud, that's a whole different like business. Like they have the same like mindset of what they want to do. So Xbox is gonna be ran like in such a different like way. So yeah, I don't maybe those conspiracies could be like true, but just considering that everything was lined up for Sarah Bond and she goes from next up to resigning is just weird. So
let me ask you this too, right? I feel like the writing been on the wall with Phil anyway, right? He been there a long time and ain't necessarily getting too much better with him there. They ain't really give Sarah Bond the time to cook, if you're asking me.
No.
But you clearly not liking this new lady they appointed to the position. So I mean, I just don't know, man. I don't know. She talking a good game, man, but at the same time,
she's talking a good game. And I read her email and I'm like, you know what? She's saying a lot of reasonable shit. But in the last, like, I'm not going to say last 20 years, but in the last 10 years, I've been fucking with Xbox deeply. Everything they said they gonna do, they do the opposite. Yeah, so, man. Like, am I expecting her to change that? Like, especially she's coming from core AI.
Yeah.
Like, I think they literally bought in really the hitman. They bought in the hitman, bro.
So Smooth, there's for you, this is the swan song of Xbox. Like, there is no idea, or you don't see a world that anything gets better in any facet, whether it be the games, the hardware, software.
What could they do though?
Already on path to get better, but like, I don't think anything's changing. I don't know. It doesn't get better from here. It gets I feel like they're preparing it. No, I think they're preparing it for like some sort of grand exit.
But
or what if they sell it off to like Amazon or like just the Xbox?
Now if they sold it off to someone who actually care about gaming, I would actually be excited because I like Xbox. I don't like Microsoft, and I feel like Xbox can exist if it's ran by a company that cares about gaming.
Let me ask you a question, Smooth, because Microsoft, they got games now. They got like 40 some odd studios. Mm-hmm. To me, when I say make Xbox better, I feel like the only way a lot of Xbox faithful would feel like that is better is if they start releasing exclusive games and reel back some of this PC and play. But at that point, they ain't making no money really, right? So like, what does it make an Xbox better look like to you?
So in this climate, and to make it, I feel like the way Xbox would be better marketing, trying to sell their console, trying to really put a problem. You know how Microsoft have all these shits, all this stuff with like Xbox, right? Yeah. But when they want to introduce a new way to play or a new way to do something, they want to remind you won't need a fucking Xbox to do it.
Yeah,
it's shit like that. Like I want to see something that puts the Xbox console back into like the forefront. I mean, I'm not saying they have to make exclusive again. That just doesn't. I don't see how that's gonna work.
You just want them to put an importance on the console again.
Yes,
I can respect that. I can respect that. Yeah,
make it a viable option. There's ways you can make this shit a viable option, bro.
Yeah, I didn't like that everything is an Xbox ad. That's actually a slap in the face to people that's been supporting you since, you know what I mean, back in the day. Like, you showing toasters and shit. Oh, play the games here, play them on the shoebox. Like, damn, nigga, fuck I buy this box for? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't like that.
I don't think anything gets like worse under Asha Sharma. I think everything is just the same. That's, you know, her.
How could it even get worse? How could it even get worse though? Is my question. Like,
I don't know, but her acting like she's like she acting like she was Obama in his first run. When like Obama was running on change. When everything was Obama was like, yeah, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this. America's about to change. She acting like she Xbox is Obama right now. I'm like, bro, nothing's about to change. Like, it's about to stay the same. Like, but it's just, you know, cool.
Y'all know the biggest tragedy of this all, nigga? Matt Booty getting a fucking promotion, nigga. Why the fuck is he not going, nigga? He needs to go.
I don't really know. I know what Matt Booty does, but I don't know what he does. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like one of those.
He was running the first party studios, the horribly managed first party studios.
Right. I know what he does, but I don't know what he does. Like I said,
at the time that he was running them, that they've been getting their games out. I will say
that. But you see how long it took them to get running?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Matt Booty, that dude that just like, you know, he been at the company. He don't F up too bad. He like kind of stays around. Like it's just he just benefits from like circumstances and, you know, just he's just that guy that just benefits from like being around, you know.
Hey, shout out to Phil Spencer, man.
You saying your personality higher?
Hey,
you know what's funny? I think
they hired him for his last name so they could laugh in the meetings. That's all he do.
Yeah.
I think Phil Spencer, that nigga like contributed like good and bad. Game Pass is one of the best things and worst things that happen to gaming. Low key, one of the worst things that happen to gaming. Low key.
It's good for consumers. It's just not good for them.
This is not good for business. Yeah, that's the last thing they had to do to get back into, you know, somewhat good graces.
Got it on my PC and my Xbox.
Just because it's free don't mean it's good, man. Remember that, Jack. For everything in life, stop buying free ads. You know, just because it's free don't mean it's good. Or not free.
Well, I always got a saying. This is a popular saying: all money, not good money, man. A lot of these companies is crashing out for a quick buck right now, especially after COVID, when everything was going crazy. So now they doing anything to try to like recapture that moment. But bro, that's bro, it's not a good idea, bro. I'm not too fond of it personally.
Let me read some of these super chats. Cody Bishop saw Redditors saying Satya was hiring his cousins. That is racist. But
I just got it. Well,
yeah, I can't do it. That's racist. That's not nice. That's not nice.
Hey, she alright though. She ain't nice looking lady.
Can y'all post a picture of her in the general chat? I don't know who this is.
I mean, look, just Google Asha Sharma. Her name sounds like an Indian
plate.
Chicken
shawarma. How do you? Hold on.
It sounds like a plate. Like Asha Sharma. It sounds kind of.
Shawarma
delicious.
Is that little meat they be cutting off the little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, the little roast.
She got a nice acid on her face.
Huh? Okay. No, I'm not gonna inquire. XXX Cobb Sanity. BG, go on and change the podcast name to Weapon Wheel Sus Podcast because of Red Peg.
Damn, bro.
That's because
Not because of me. Not because of me. Look. If you didn't have that big old donkey butt, BG,
See,
where
there
you
you
had
go.
this issue, nigga.
This nigga's so gay. Bro.
Like I said, BG, we'll get way more donations if you just shut up and shake that big old donkey butt.
Yo,
what is wrong with this dude? What's wrong with this
donkey
dude, bro?
butt is crazy, bro.
What's wrong with this guy, dog?
Imagine BG
telling you.
did that one day. I think I had to quit the podcast, bro.
This dude is a
Hey,
nutcase,
what's that
bro.
emoji of that little smiley face just shaking his ass on Twitter?
Yo, welcome to
I'm
Weapon.
telling you,
Just
niggas-
start popping his ass like, what the fuck?
Yep. Be like, we got another donation from Fly Law.
Yo, Jeff.
Hey.
He was working and then all we hear is the outro going, right? Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Just
Putting out a donation from Tyler.
you a freak, right?
You
man?
got to throw it back 2 times.
Just to
If
pat
they like-
myself, just to,
Podcast. I'm letting y'all know that
The dollar amount say how many claps we get.
We got another donation from Aaron.
Hey, $50 donation, nigga. Get to work.
Right. Every donation, bitch, you got to throw that bitch back.
It's like, oh, it's Alex stream, nigga. We ain't doing that.
Throw that bitch back.
so sus.
We got a $5 donation from Brother Bazzi.
I think one of the marks I'm gonna pat myself on the back.
Come on.
Where?
I think one of the marks of my intelligence and my ability to see into the future is naming this podcast something that is not connected to one platform. Just saying,
Smart.
I think that was a smart move.
Weapon.
I think
because we all was like different platforms when it started.
Yeah, I still could have, gave it like a name, but just had niggas that like other platforms, So I'm just saying, I'm a pretty smart guy. I'm a pretty smart guy for that.
I will say you are pretty good. Like Brooklyn Skill Tree is a good name. The color scheme, trash. No one wants to call you Skill Tree.
BG would have named
My
the podcast
name
like
was
Play,
never mind.
Play Q.
What do you name it?
Podcast, stupid ass shit.
Play Q.
The name of the podcast would have been ugly as shit if BG tried to get clever. I'm glad he
Crayon Box Podcast or some shit.
Weapon Wheel is
mix all
very
the game
clever.
console name together.
Yo, Play Q Box is crazy.
Skill Bodega Podcast.
You know what? I will say one thing. I'm glad that you're not one of them fucking. I think we talked about this in After Dark. All the popular niggas on YouTube is like Retro Guy 32. It's like I hate they fucking names, bro. It's so generic.
Yeah, I be hating that shit.
Cartridge Blower 49.
They be having motion with them names.
That's what they call red pick in the streets.
What's that nigga with the nasty face? He smokes cigarettes and shit.
Dreamcast guy.
Crater face.
Yes, Dreamcast guy.
Dreamcast.
I'm glad we all knew that.
Yeah.
Yes. They put out cigarettes using his face.
Shout out Dreamcast guy. Did he stop making YouTube videos or did I unsubscribe a long time ago?
No,
He's
he's
social.
stupid. He always saying stupid shit.
He like one of my tweets yesterday, I think. Shout out to Dreamcast. No, you know what happened, bitch? He moved to that Blue Sky joint. He ain't on Twitter like that.
Yeah, he's not on Twitter. That's what
I thought
it
he
is.
was on Truth Social.
Well, he did. Oh, he didn't want to hear negative comments.
He
I
got
don't know,
tired of being picked on.
they was getting on his ass at one point, so he
Yeah.
probably said, fuck it.
Hey, I had a conversation with Shokio. I told him, he should come back on the podcast to replace Jazzy when he gone. He was like, I don't know.
happening.
Shokio,
He said, I don't know.
Shokio is less dependable than Will Smith's father. I'm talking about
he did say
Shokio.
that.
Lou.
He said every
Shokio
time B Jackson
responded
will come
'cause
on,
he thought
he
you
don't
was
join.
He thought you was a sex bot. That's why he opened your DM. He know that you was actually a real person.
Shokio.
Yeah,
is
apparently that
from
nigga
Fresh
Shokio,
Prince,
he putting on a little weight and he getting some hoes on Twitter now, allegedly.
Why are
from
you
what I heard.
okay? Let's get back to the super chats.
I mean,
Clean
that's what
frame.
I'm telling you what I heard. You sound jealous.
Okay, cool. Nah, salute, brother. That's fire.
You mad because he working on his body and your body looking like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got me. You got me. Yeah,
I
figured
know.
me right
You need
out.
to work on that. Change your
clean-
diaper.
Clean frame. I've been playing the definitive edition of Death Stranding on the PS5 Slim, and after getting weapons for a few bosses, for a few boss battles, it's hitting 8 out of 10. Okay. Glad you're enjoying that walking simulator, good brother. Rufflemutt, do you guys think Housemarque is safe from shutdown right now? I think everybody is like safe for that immediate moment.
Well,
I think How Smart could be unsafe next year, depending on what happens. But immediately, I think they're safe.
Only reason I'm saying House Market safe is because
they got a game coming out.
Returnal sold like 500,000 at one point. They was satisfied with reportedly satisfied with the sale. So I don't think it cost that much to make Saros and Returnal like that. So I think that's why they safe right now.
Yeah.
But if Saros do another 500K after they changed the name and tried to make it look different from Returnal when it's really just a sequel, I think they might have something to say about it then, bro. But this game like it got a little bit more of a budget than the first one.
Yeah. I'm not that hyped for Saros. I don't know.
Man, I'm ready for that.
I mean, did you like Returnal like that? It's literally Returnal too. I don't know why they trying to add all this extra names and shit. Like, bro.
The hype,
we ain't got to have this fight again.
The hype and how y'all acted, how Returnal was so good is the hype that I had for Saros. You know, y'all were acting like Returnal was like this game of the year caliber game and all that. And
yeah,
Returnal. Let me see.
And then they try to act like Returnal is the best like PlayStation exclusive.
I think Spider-Man 2 is... Returnal's still my favorite first party game this generation.
Yeah,
what you said about
Spider-Man 2? Game. It's better. It's a better game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was the best PS5 exclusive.
It might be. To come to think of it.
No, Returnal was one of the it's one of the only games that makes me feel fondly about the beginning of this generation, bro. That shit had me excited as fuck.
It got the most replayability, bro. Like
that shit had me excited as fuck.
That's by design, but like
okay. Ruffle Mutt. Zootopia 2 leads better than the Uncharted movie. Weird comparison, but okay, I'm going with you.
Read who put that comment though. You know
Ruffle Mutt. Zootopia 2 leads better Uncharted movie than the actual Uncharted movie.
What?
Speaking of, anyone seen Seth Curry movie Goat? What's your thoughts on it?
I was thinking about seeing that.
It looked like
I'm going to see that tomorrow. Actually,
BG, look what movie you asking about, BG.
Goat.
Oh, because it's got a goat. Yeah.
Hey, Ruffle, but come on.
Oh, he a furry, right? He a furry. Oh, yeah.
You're not even doing a good job behind him, my guy. Let's talk about
man,
it.
he going to see the movie for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
that's kind of nasty.
I hate to see that nigga movie chef. That bitch homeward bound, goddamn Airbud.
Then they go to the movie. They say, "Hey man, what's in your bag?" He just run away. He run to the exit.
Yeah.
He go to the movie counter. What movie got that?
Nigga ordering lube at the concession stand.
Yeah,
I'm not rushing. That's what butter is for.
I'm not rushing out to see that movie because I only seen the one teaser in there before. But like when I went to the K-pop Demon Hunters, like theater release that they added like Sony added K-pop Demon Hunters like in the title, like made by the creators. So they're trying to cash in on Demon Hunters' success.
I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert without even seeing the movie. That movie Goat looks like pure dog shit.
It's got high reviews though. I think
pretty decent. Yeah, I heard it's pretty decent.
That shit look ass to me. It seems like one of them feel good coming of age family film. I don't want to see that bullshit. Steph Curry and shit.
Is he voicing it?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Is it Steph or Seth? Which one is it?
Yeah, Steph Curry.
Now, you know, goddamn Seth Curry ain't in no fucking movie.
Hey, it could have been because I mean Steph might be too busy, so I wasn't sure. You know?
Seth Curry, even in the conversation of a character named Goat, is not a real thing.
Hey,
what?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right.
As Jackalo's sister would say, let's be real about life for a minute.
Everborn Saga. What up, Everborn? Supreme Court ruled the tariffs were illegal, but the Orange Man said he don't care and added an extra 10% on the tariffs.
Oh wow.
Nigga said so and did something more illegal. Fire.
Tick, I could hear Tick now. First of all, that's not true. What he actually did was
if you watch the whole video, he didn't say so.
You guys got it wrong. Shout out Tick. I love Tick when it comes to political arguments. I listen and laugh. Uncle Tick.
Why you listen to laugh? You don't take him serious?
No, I take him very serious.
Okay, well, what's funny?
Nothing
right,
at all. Yeah,
that's what I thought. Yeah. Pussy. Watch your mouth was speaking on Tick, nigga.
My bad. I ain't mean to speak bad on your OG. Joel Ilazara, or Ilaraza, actually. Do y'all hate Asmongold as much as I do? He's racist and I can't stand him. Or do you like him? Also, Resident Evil 9 coming, and no excuses for skipping that game. I don't think none of us are. I'll be live streaming it. I actually, what's funny is Asmongold racism is not what bothers me. It's the fact that the nigga's dirty and got roaches. That's the same guy, right?
But like,
yeah, so that's the only way I know about him for having roaches like crawl up on his shoulder. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Your roaches bother me way more than your racism. Your racism is like whatever. Them roaches crawling on you, that bothers me.
I do got to play the race card because only white people can get away with shit like that. If a minority did that, look at this ghetto
dirty baboon.
Yeah. So even with like the inside, I was talking about the shit in the Discord the other day. Let me or BG go on Twitter with some unverified sources and we insiders. Let a white person do it. I'm gonna ask y'all which one y'all think the mass majority gonna believe first. Like, come on, man. They get away with everything just because of the way they wear shit. Come on, man. I don't even like playing race card.
Yeah, that Asmongold nigga's annoying. He's I've seen him debate people. He's literally just he'll admittedly say, I know my algorithm is feeding me what I want to hear, but it makes sense to me. He literally said
he had a dead rat on the alarm clock. He said he had a dead rat and he positioned it to where when the sun rose, it'll heat up the rat and he could smell it and wake up because that's how he knew it was like that.
That's disgusting. And he's a barbarian.
It's beyond disgusting.
I just want him to clean his room, bro. You're rich. You probably could be a millionaire by now. Possibly. I don't know. At least.
Oh, niggas, no doubt he got an M easy. Come on.
Yeah. Now. So, bro, it's $500 to get a few ladies from Cambodia. Oh, they would have that room looking brand spanking new.
Cambodia.
I'm just, where are they?
I don't like the other nigga that much either. What's that nigga Moist Critical? I don't like that nigga too much either. He performative, bro. Oh, instead of donating money to me, I'm already rich. Guys, give it to charity. Bitch, why don't you give it to charity? The fuck? Go give it to charity, man. Put your name on it. Like, come on, man. All that performative ass shit. I'm going to disable donations. I don't need them. Eat a dick.
Them Cambodian cleaners, you call them, they come right over, mop, broom, paper towels, bag. Listen, they get everything clean. Come on, man. Call them up.
I call her a Cambodian nigga. I ain't trying to clean no house.
Right, she going to be cleaning something else. Cleaning this whistle, nigga.
Alcoholic gamer, Jameson plus Guinness. Enjoy drinks on me. Thank you, good sir.
Ain't nobody tried this man drink shit, bro. Y'all piss me.
No, I've actually tried some of them. I woke up 2 days later, but it was alright.
Yeah. I want.
Your asshole was open.
Nigga said Clorox and a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I said, yes, sir. Drinks on me.
Yeah, and I remember he made a super chat to Jack's stream when Bluepoint. He said he just drank like straight Jack Daniels. That's the first time I ever seen him name a drink was like nothing like mixing it.
I don't drink often, but like when me and my wife go out, I get the fruitiest girl drink, bro. The fruitiest girl drink.
You got to.
You're a lemon drop drinker.
Banger. Yeah, bro. Whatever.
I don't like them hard.
I just had pineapple and tequila.
You know what though? A lot of people, if you're a real like drinker, drunk. You don't drink for like refreshment or flavor. You trying to drink like pure like alcohol, my nigga. You trying to get fucked up.
Yeah, I'm a social drinker. I want that shit to taste good if I'm a drinker.
Bro,
I'm not trying to like wince in my face every time I take a sip.
Listen, last time I had a drink, which me and my wife went out last week, man, that joint was like, it had peach, raspberry, salt on the rim. Come on, bro.
You felt like me, didn't you? You felt like me,
man.
Sweet ass. Listen,
He playing a Sexy Red song.
Right.
Listen, I don't care. Give me the sweetest alcoholic drink you got. That's what I'm going for. Forget all that.
He wanna be with a bad bitch. He wanna hang with a bad bitch.
Like electric blue lemonade.
Oh yeah.
Drink. Or I do like a Jaeger bomb.
There you go.
Hey.
He wanna hang with a bad bitch.
Can I not get a copyright match, please?
That's like something that's gonna be. That's like an AI video coming your way, BG.
He wanna hang with a bad bitch.
He wanna hang with a bad bitch.
You know what to do, Alex. You know what to do.
Alex, BG not a bad bitch. She a bad built bitch. So he can't relate to the song.
There you go. Talking about my body again.
Not BD. BG. Did you see that video that they pulled from your old YouTube video of Bond sending you some yogurt?
No, I did.
Hey, yo,
I'm
what?
gonna tag you in the Discord. Didn't see this.
Yogurt.
He gonna hang with
Ain't
that
gonna
bad
tag
bitch.
you.
I'm just gonna tag you.
Living Legend. I hope Bluepoint devs create their indie studio. They would take indie games to the next level with their technical wizardry. Their in-house engine is based.
Are you talking about Bluepoint?
I wish them the best. Yeah. They said they're gonna
good.
try
I
to
don't think
like
they're gonna use that tech. Yeah, they're gonna try to move around.
They said they're gonna try to reposition some of those devs where possible in other studios. So they always say that though.
And all them niggas are Naughty Dog. They need all the help they can get. And all them niggas are Naughty Dog.
Facts.
Blandrew. Bluepoint's claim to fame is Shadow Colossus, Gravity Rush Remastered, and Demon Souls, Japanese studio games. Even rumored for Legend of Dragoon Remake. Yet y'all more sad for them than Japan Studios. Good riddance.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, it's not. Blandrew's an idiot. Blandrew's always making dumb points that got nothing to do with nothing. This is an idiotic point, and this is why I love and hate Blandrew.
I did want to ask a question about Bluepoint though, right? Do you think Sony saw like all these in-house devs remaking their own games and was like, damn, do we really need these guys? Like, Days Gone got remastered, Horizon. Did you think they was like, man, they can remake their own shit if we really need them to? Like,
I would say that, but after we just got announced like a God of War trilogy, that's who I would even have in mind to even do that remake.
No, they definitely should help work on that. If not making it, that's a fact.
Yeah, because they already did like the trilogy already for PS3.
But even with that though, Jazzy, see, they announced that and they were like, okay, Sony Santa Monica gonna do it. So like, and then they announced they fired them niggas a week after that. Like, maybe they was like, man, these devs can make their own shit, bro. We don't really need. I don't know, man.
Blandrew's point is that he's trying to make is that people say that the Japan Studios games nobody wanted, they supported them, so it made sense why it got shut down. So if Bluepoint was remaking a bunch of those games, then it made sense. The flaw in that logic is Bluepoint could remake anything. It didn't have to continue being a whole bunch of Japan Studio games. So their potential could have been much larger than what it ended up being. So it's not the same, Blandrew. Because all this really is Blandrew is still salty about the Japan Studios being shut down. Get over it. I'm sick of y'all mentioning Japan Studios. It's over. They are gone. The new version of them is Adobe or Adobo Sauce, whatever the new studios are called. Yeah, them.
Me up with that one. Goddamn.
Get over.
Hey, what
it.
happened to LFG?
Ain't they making it gummy bears or whatever the fuck?
Yep. Flop.
Did we ever see that? Did we ever see that on my trip?
No, they never show what it was. They just said they branched off from Bungie to like work on that game.
That'll be shut down too. Don't worry about it. That'll be shut down and
I keep forgetting
canceled.
about that game, bro.
Canceled soon.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this though, I would have liked something like a Gravity Rush 2 patch or like remaster on the way, especially if they're making like this live action movie.
That's another thing.
That.
That's another thing, Jazzy. They keep being like, okay, we remaking this game because a movie or TV show coming out, but they keep canceling the game counterparts of these shits. You know what I mean? Like Twisted Metal, they canceled the game. Like Dante Dondu was ass. Like, bro, what are we doing?
And speaking of Twisted Metal, I just watched like the second season. I thought it was really good.
Okay.
Fuck with it, bro.
I'll probably never finish it. I don't know. Captain Kell. I got a 3K raise last month. This month I got laid off. Our family is in shambles. But my wife appreciates y'all distracting me for a while every Sunday.
Sorry about you being laid off, man. This economy is trash right now.
I'm such a like
giggled.
I'm such a terrible person because I want to make a joke about this.
Come on.
Why?
He
just told you I'm unemployed and I just spent money to super chat. You think that nigga?
Yeah.
You think his wife? Come on, bro.
I don't want to make a joke about him.
Heart. Yeah, I don't want to slow, low key.
I don't want to make a joke about him. I want to make a joke about the situation.
Chat. Get y'all BG is a terrible person of the week comments ready again, because this nigga never fail, bro. Every week they gotta say you a terrible person, bro.
It's not a joke about him though. It's just a joke about the overall situation.
All right, go ahead.
I was curious to ask him, when he got the 3K raise, did his super chats also increase in proportion to his raise? That's all I was going to ask.
That's what you're worried about. That's
what I was just curious about.
Jack, get your comments ready, man. Y'all be going at me, man. Get ready to go at BG, man.
Hey, Captain, that probably made. See, I probably made him laugh with that. Because he knows I'm joking, right? That made you laugh, right? That made you feel better.
He shed a tear.
Yeah, I would have a single tear coming down my face right now. You talking like nigga BG, bro.
Hey, they call his bank so quick.
Listen, Captain Kel, hold your head, big bro. You got this. Y'all gonna make it through, all right? You know, if anything, you can come stay over my place if you know if things get bad. Come stay in my place. I got you.
Wait, but you said you wouldn't even let the truth of YouTube stay.
You wouldn't even let Chap live over there.
Hey, y'all chill. Captain Kel, my homie. I'm cool with him. That's my guy. Come on.
Hey, BG, I got a place with you. I got a place safe.
Listen, hey, Jack, don't look at me with that face, nigga. Don't you got go to the dealership or something. Don't look at me, nigga.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe, man. Hey,
yeah, go to the dealership.
Hey,
how much you loan, old buddy?
I showed up when homie asked me. I just don't know.
Right.
I held it down. Shit.
Remember that nigga tried to lie and said, "Jack, I do not remember that. You're lying. You're lying."
I became the dumbest broken nigga on earth to a computer programmer overnight. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
If I know how to do this programming, nigga, I would not be doing YouTube right now.
Right, nigga, look at Jack. Do you think this nigga could barely get his stream to work? And you think he
I
got that shit to work?
I fabricated 20 gigabytes worth of data in a folder and fucking
overnight.
Perfectly replicated messages with the indicator in the come on, man.
Overnight.
Why don't you lie about that? What the hell? I don't know what you talking about, Jack Dog. I don't know you talking about, Jack Dog.
What's that video where he said, "I'm the richest nigga in the world"?
Richest nigga in the world.
Freaky Zeke. When Jazzy says people, what percentage is he referring to? The vast majority of internet criticism has been pointed at HH and JR. What's HH and JR?
He's talking about Herman Hulst and Jim Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Real quick.
Go ahead.
Before you say something, Jazzy, I'm going to let you reply in a second. Okay, first of all, you cannot, give acronyms or initials to shit that's not well known and established that people know what it is.
That money, yes, the money because the super chat.
Yes, the super chat money. He don't want to pay more. That's what.
Yeah. I don't blame.
Pay the extra $10 and spell them niggas' names out. Stop cost cutting, freaky.
Yeah, because when I think of JR, I think of Jim Ross from WWE and AEW.
I thought HH was hardhead.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
but
I thought it was hardhead too. You thought you were talking about hardhead and Jim Ross? That's a combination. Bro.
Jim Ross.
You know what? Hey, freaky. I understand what you're saying, bro, but people with common sense is going after them guys, right? But it is a large portion of users on Twitter. They've been on the Jim Ryan Defense Force ever since this man announced his retirement. They've been on a Herman. It's bad, bro. You might not be seeing it, but I assure you it is out there, my guy. And they'll argue too all day about that shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, but to address that comment, I'm talking about people like Keem Thrash, people that usually try to downplay whatever negative Sony news, essentially. What's up?
You saw that article. He kept linking the article saying Bluepoint asked the green like this because they had but I think the article said they was trying to get a new original IP, right? God of War ain't no new original IP, man. I don't know, bro. He got it.
Yeah. But I keep telling people, Sony, they're the publisher, so they're gonna dictate if these games even go through, regardless or not. Because even though you literally had a dude up here on this podcast literally try to downplay, said Sony had nothing to do with it, Lego forced him to do it, all that other bullshit damage control you were trying to throw out, and he lied right on the podcast just to cover Sony and Jim Ryan about this game even existing.
Hey, just ain't that crazy that PlayStation ain't never got nothing to do with it? Nigga, Guerrilla Games came out with a whole blog post that we went and asked to do this, They never interviewed nobody else from another studio to help make their game. They only interviewed Guerrilla Games people. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. And then that dude literally came up, I hypothesized. You're full of shit, dude.
Them niggas said we went to Nintendo and wanted to make it for Nintendo. The nigga that worked there used to work at Nintendo. People read that and said, yeah, Sony didn't have nothing to do with that, man. That was all Lego, bro. Bro, come on with this shit, bro.
They don't own IP.
Oh yeah. It's Lego. It's not Horizon at that point. They have no ownership. Nigga, are you fucking retarded? Like, come on, fam.
Yeah. They don't have the trademark, bro. It says Sony Interactive Entertainment on the trademark in the trailer. Stop this.
You just can't make us some shit. Like, if that was the case, they'd be making Lego everything, my nigga. Like, they can't do that without no collaboration and signing off on contracts.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But even then, we found out that, like, Sony had to approve Lego even when they pitched it to them. And there's plenty of times where other developers have pitched to, like, other publishers and they got turned down.
Bro, do you know what type of... Nigga, Sony sued somebody for having a game that looks like Horizon. Imagine putting actual Horizon in the game you don't think Sony had nothing to do with it. Like, bro, what are we doing, bro? Like, this community is crazy.
Let me finish these super chats and there's one more thing I wanna. Let me see. Okay, where are we?
He would hang with a bad bitch. He would hang with a bad bitch.
Zigzagging. Matt Booty falling upwards a long time now. Yeah, it seems like it. Cody Bishop. Maybe Phil is sick. He did lose a lot of weight. Yeah, we mentioned that. Could be.
Yeah, man.
Ronald Lucas. Conspiracy. Xbox will sunset. They get rid of Game Pass and relaunch as Microsoft Gaming. But why would they get rid of Game Pass? You know, I think that's
to lessen the blow and try to get some money back.
Okay.
I mean, that actually do make sense if you just because people can't be as mad if you just get rid of Xbox altogether, right? And then do a soft relaunch. Oh, we're Xbox gaming now, Game Pass ain't really a thing.
So you think they would just do like a rebrand of being the same shit?
That could possibly work. I mean, people gonna be mad at first, but I mean, shit.
Xbox about to have more forms than Frieza and Cell put together, bro. Like, what are we doing? Cal, is the Xbox fan base the most parasocial fan base ever seen? Never seen a fan base glaze an exec like Xbox fans. They like to feel close to them, man.
I mean,
I don't know what to tell you.
Niggas treat what's called like their granddaddy. They treat Jim Ryan like their granddaddy. So I don't know, bro. It's just Xbox. The difference in Xbox is they can actually reach back out and communicate with people.
Yeah, they have dinner with these people. Like, you don't see like Jim Ryan or like Herman Host having dinner with these people.
I think Jim Ryan a fucking vampire anyway. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Looking at Jim Ryan and Herman Host, it made me think like I want public executions to come back. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, bro, they gotta do something with them guys.
Nigga want a firing squad.
We got to do something about them boys. Goddamn, bro.
JR, which remake or remaster y'all think Bluepoint should have been working on instead of that live service game? Romeo is a Dead Man is a trip, by the way.
I've been meaning to try. Get that
Demon Souls, probably. I mean, not Demon Souls, Bloodborne.
No, Bloodborne.
Yeah, Bloodborne. That's what I'm saying. Though, you think they ain't trying to pitch Bloodborne after Demon Souls was such a success?
But I thought there was like from something when nobody working on a possible.
Nigga, Sony own part of FromSoft. Like, that's what I'm saying. They got ownership and all.
They don't own that much.
Nah,
but they ain't got no say so whatsoever. They actually first of all, they own the IP. They own IP and they own half of the developers that worked on the fucking.
But it's like out of respect for your boy, they would probably like, you're not gonna do it.
Respect is overrated.
Nah. But if that was the case, they wouldn't even touch Demon Souls at all.
Yeah. Straight shot. Is Wolverine going to release near GTA 6? No.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No. That would be
it could be a month before.
They will avoid it.
Coming in October?
Probably late September, or in September, actually, because they said fall 2026.
Very far from GTA 6. That's all I know. Mr. Oshido, what was Jordan doing with that boy? So here's the thing, right?
He's getting ice on his shirt. Please stop it.
Yeah, the story is like Jordan he's like an uncle to that boy. Like he knows him pretty well, and he was like getting ice out his shirt, so he was just playing with him. People can't actually think that Jordan is like some weirdo and doing that on live TV, right?
This is what's wrong with society, bro. Look at all the, and I don't even really fuck Michael Jordan like that, but look at all the shit this man done accomplished in his life, right? 6 NBA championships, he just won the Daytona 500 or whatever the fuck that was. All these accomplishments, niggas wearing his shoes, camping out for him still. He get ice out somebody's shirt and he a pedophile. Like, bro, look at this. Like this.
Well, it wasn't ice out of shirt. He was like pinching the inside.
Yeah,
of the
pinching
booty.
his,
It looked crazy.
he's pinching his ass and all that stuff.
It did look crazy. It did look crazy. But
Yeah,
everybody, this. First of all, if he was on that type of time, he wouldn't have did it on camera in front of everybody. Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. It don't matter how much you do, how much you accomplish. People are always waiting to tear you down and make up some outlandish bullshit about you, bro. I can't stand people, bro. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's weird. Michael's still a GOAT.
That's the last super chat. The only other thing I have, which is not gaming related. So apparently, there's a dude named John Davidson who's 50 years old and has Tourette's, right? And his life is that movie. This is a film called I Swear, which is based on his life. Apparently, while Michael B. Jordan and what's the dude name from Sinners?
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, Delroy Lindo were on stage. Apparently, he yelled out "nigger" at them and boring, and it's because he's claiming it's because
he
of
said,
his Tourette's.
"Nigger, motherfucker, bitch."
Yeah.
He give people with Tourette's a bad name. They make it look like they all lying and trolling. Bro.
Nah, but Tourette's people already get a bad rep. People know that.
And why is nigger one of the words you gonna say?
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
Because people with Tourette's can control what they say. They just can't.
No, they can't. They can't. It's tics. It like I've followed a few people on social media for years that had them tics. It's the for instance, the fact that black people on stage, his brain knows that. I can't speak for his brain, but other people who have texts have said that they know something would be crazy to say if it was said right now, and it's like they can't not
Their brain
say it.
makes them say it.
Or yeah, it's like your what's the word they say when you let your inner thoughts win, or you let your what they be saying?
Intrusive thoughts.
You let your intrusive thoughts win. So let's say if a gay dude was up there and somebody and they thought the F word, they'd be like, damn, that'd be crazy. Somebody said, and then, but they just say it. They can't. It's like they have to get it out. And this girl was saying like when she has her tics, when she doesn't let them out, it's like she's holding back a cough, or it's like she's holding back a sneeze, and they just come out. It could be vocal cues. It could be physical. Like
I'm not gonna argue that, but I also think they're using it. It's like like semi-functional, like people with mental illnesses or like like retardation, but they operate with it. They always use that. Well, I got autism. I'm retarded. Like, bro, you know what you doing, bro.
But that's the thing.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's
I hate
the bad.
Motherfuckers do that, bro. I hate when motherfuckers do that.
That's the bad rep that Tourette's get because people think that they can control it. Now they can go to speech therapy, and people do go to speech therapy.
I just feel like they know what they're doing, bro. I just feel like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, people that have Tourette's, that's what they say. The hard part is that people think I'm playing, or because I say shit that might be funny or off the wall. Because it's actually like depressing for them because they're like, nigga, I don't want to do this.
Like Forrest said, it ain't never nothing regular. They don't ever say lawnmower, hot comb. They always nigger, bitch, titties. Like damn, I've seen
it depend on what your vocal stems are. Like for me, I sing randomly all the time. I randomly sing a song, right? There's this one girl that I follow where she always goes, "Oh my God, Corey Kenshin." It's just like she says sometimes they come and go.
At least that's regular.
Okay,
but that's what I'm saying. Okay. Like sometimes it's like memes. It's like whatever you're ingesting, it might just get stuck in your brain.
It's always some vulgar shit, bro.
But it's my thing.
Not
like,
always.
Bro,
not always.
My thing is like, bro. It's like if you black, you got racist people calling you the N-word, and then you even got the nigga with Tourette's calling you the N-word. You can't get away from it. It's like, really? The nigga with Tourette's, bro? I get it. It's involuntary, but my nigga, it's like, come on, dog. Really? The racists over there who are doing it intentionally calling me it. You got Tourette's, nigga. You doing it unintentionally calling me it. Like, come on, bro. I'm sorry.
Wait. So you saying any person with Tourette's, the word they're going to burn out is nigga if they think about it?
How convenient.
Like,
how convenient.
I don't know, man. I think that's cap.
I think it's just real
What the
convenient.
fuck?
That's all I'm saying.
That what? What's convenient?
Extremely.
Yeah, you're gonna see an uptick of people use Tourette's that don't have Tourette's but have that as an excuse, like it's a slip up.
That the N word happens to be the word that you let fly out. I just think it's convenient.
You notice what they say about Stevie Wonder? They say he ain't all the way blind, but he usually anytime a woman come around, oh yeah, I'm Stevie. Let me holler at you like you
I'm Stevie. That's how he started off. I'm Stevie.
Stevie's definitely not.
You know what he doing, man. That boy Stevie a fool, brother.
Hey, Smooth, when I meet you, nigga, call me I'm Stevie, nigga. When I meet you, Smooth.
Stevie's blind like Daredevil is blind. He's not like completely blind where he can't see anything.
I think he sees shadows and shit. I think he sees shadows.
Shaq said him and Stevie Wonder was living in the same apartment building. Stevie Wonder on the elevator. He get on the elevator. He don't say shit to Stevie Wonder. Stevie leave that. He was like, "What's up, Shaq?" He just knew it with him. Like
a bunch of niggas said that he can see outlines and shadows of people. Yeah, he's not completely blind.
Oh, let me see.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, but bro, you can be just like that girl said. POP holding it down. I'm legally blind. There's various levels of being. Blind.
She's still.
They say he is. They say he is completely blind.
He's not, bro.
Yeah, she's in the jail, bro.
He's not completely blind. Don't let that man fool y'all. All right, listen. It's
crime, racketeering?
Not that she had.
They say he can't see shapes or light at all. They said, yeah.
I think they were saying she was a getaway driver. She was like, I'm legally blind.
Hey, baby, he can see them fat asses walking by him. He be gripping up on and all that. He's seeing something.
Hey, baby, I'm Steve. Fire.
All right, y'all. It is about time.
There's no way he can see, bro. There's no way he can kill.
Bro, he got a big cloud.
He got a booty hole mouth.
Booty hole mouth.
Booty mouth. Yeah. Yep.
He got his hairline starting back here with dreads. Like, man, if you don't cut that shit the fuck off, Stevie.
Y'all remember?
I feel like that nigga slither like a snake when he wake up. I think he just do some creepy shit.
His head like a commemorative popcorn bucket. Like, nigga, he got a haircut at AMC. I feel like I can lift that motherfucker.
That nigga say he belong at Spirit Halloween once a year.
Nigga head came from off display. What the fuck? He betrayed the motherfucker, ain't he?
I'm Steve, baby.
Hey, BG, remember when you thought Speed actually beat that cheetah in the race? BG, you remember that?
Listen, he beat that cheetah. He tied with the cheetah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, this nigga.
He tied with the cheetah, my nigga. Like the video's right there.
Fire.
The cheetah was you got it, bro.
Oh, okay. Listen,
he still lost that race, though.
Listen, the cheetah didn't tell you what he was doing, though. You don't know what that cheetah was doing.
You've literally seen a cheetah run full speed.
Okay. What if it was a slow cheetah?
It wasn't though.
How you know? What if that cheetah is the slowest cheetah? What if that cheetah is the slowest cheetah in his whole cheetah class?
Oh.
Come on, BG.
You don't know.
Hey, Jazzy, the chat want to know about the Nintendo situation that came up recently, brother. They want to hear from you.
Jazzy.
Hey, about Pokemon.
What happened with Pokemon, Jazzy?
They're charging Fire Red and Leaf Green $20, and Pokemon Presents is coming up, and that's when they come out.
Are people mad because it's a ROM of the game? Is that why people mad?
What?
Yeah, that costs $20, and that's for
is that bad?
Fire Red and Leaf. Yeah, to a lot of people, yeah, because it's charging like $20 because it's not an NSO. Even though a lot of people main complaint about being a subscription service because you couldn't buy them individually, like Virtual Console. Even though a lot of people in the past said it should have been a subscription service in the first place. But the thing about the GBA games, they're on a higher tier on the NSO. That's like the $50 tier, not the $20 tier. So those games would have been
for the year.
For the year. Okay. So those games would have been locked out, and on NSO you can actually use save states. So the Pokemon Company was not about to allow that for like some of their most popular games.
Let me ask you another question. This is something people in my tweets, people in my replies arguing about this. Something about a patch costing money. People mad about too. What they talking about with that?
Oh yeah, for Xenoblade Chronicles X, it's like a $5 patch for like 4K and like 60 frames per second.
Shit, we been getting charged for patches over here too, man. Shit, I can't really.
Yeah,
I can't say too much shit. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, all three have been like charged for like patches for like this generation. And at least for Nintendo, they've been doing that too. So it's on the Switch too. So I don't know. I'm surprised people are just finding out about this because they deal with like what Animal Crossing. They did
Zelda
with
like
Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda was like
Yeah,
that.
Metroid Prime. A lot of people that are complaining about it have also bought the $10 upgrade along with Metroid Prime 4. So it's like I'm not surprised. If there was any other developer that I thought would have charged like $10, it would have been Monolith Soft, but it's only $5. I don't have it though.
All right.
So
it's time for us. It's time for us to mosey on out of here. Chat has been real. We will catch y'all next week, and listen, we can only pray for actual good news, from the industry this week.
Man,
next week is Resident Evil 9.
Yeah, we'll all be playing that. I will be live streaming that, so we'll talk about it Sunday. We out of here.
All right, wait, BG, are you gonna talk to the chat?
Just as much as I normally do.
Oh, so none of that.
Okay, so wait. Okay, let me ask. Okay, so you play like I guess teach me. So okay, I'm playing the game, right? Oh man, I'm playing the game. How often am I supposed to be looking and talking to the chat? Like at every moment, constantly.
Jack,
ask Jack.
Jack do it well.
Teach me.
I look at the chat very often.
And other than that, you don't have no reaction. You just sit there flat. Like even like big shit happen, you just sit there straight face.
That's how I would. That's how I would react if I was playing the game offline
when
by myself.
When Kratos got the Blaze of Chaos back, you were straight faced.
Usually when something's it ain't too busy on the screen, I try to look at the chat, see what they saying.
Yeah, like when you run it down a full long corridor, you just beat something and cutscene about to start, look over, see a comment that you can respond to. It's not that hard. You've been doing this for over 10 years. We shouldn't have to tell you how to do this.
Wait, I forget. BG can't read that well.
So no, I know what it is though. BG is you're valuing your enjoyment of the game over the chat.
Yes,
you really can't have both. It's kind of hard to pay attention to the game, have fun, read the chat. Like it's hard to do.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I think you do it pretty well though, Jack. You have fun when you play these games, right or not?
Yeah,
I think Jack likes
sometimes I have to replay them to like fully get the story sometimes though.
I also have a very low social battery.
Oh nigga, I got a
you sit up here for like 4 hours talking to us.
I'm very socially awkward. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Yeah, about games, but like I'm the dude that like listen, if I need to go to like, let's say my wife has a like at her job, they have that like yearly work party. I'll be politicking with people. They love me. I'll be chatting it up. Like I could talk to everybody in the room. But is that my desire? I don't want to talk to none of y'all. I want to stay home and avoid talking to humans.
Hey,
that's just how I am.
Hella weird.
All I know is when me, Alex, Jack come back to New York, nigga, make sure that battery charged up, nigga.
We don't want to hear no. Son, I just got a text from my son, and like I ain't trying to hear that.
Right? No,
you
better
BG
make
ain't
sure.
Popping out, man. BG not popping out, bro.
No, he popping out.
I will.
He definitely popping out.
You'll pop
because
out.
You know what it is? He won't meet me and Alex. That's what it is.
Oh boy, you're making this.
I want to meet
Alex.
Smooth.
We getting him out the house, Alex.
Smooth, wear them khaki shorts, please.
Boy, I'm gonna give Smooth a mean ass knuckle sandwich when I meet him, boy.
Knuckle sandwich? What?
You'll give him a nuggie.
That'll be a fun meetup. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
no, we gotta meet up. We gotta go fight Bond together, and then
I know Bond
we gotta get some food.
Y'all. Bond might double tap y'all niggas.
Quick encounter.
Hell yeah.
You think so?
Constantly talking to the chat just sounds like just a bad time.
I don't know, like your fucking job, nigga. What?
It just sounds
constantly interacting with the people that have given me viewership for over a decade. It sounds so annoying.
Some people get mad at that.
It sucks,
bro. Why are you responding in the comments? I'm like, nigga, I'm streaming. The fuck?
Now, Jack, I can see when niggas be. Now, Jack, if you doing the things where you pause the game for 40 minutes and you ranting about the Grizzlies, then I can see a nigga being like, "Damn, nigga, I want to see the game."
People don't even complain about that though. Like they be complaining when I just talk to the chat.
Niggas like me treat the gameplay like a podcast. I treat y'all gameplays like a podcast. I don't even watch it. I just let it play on the speaker. And
I watch streams like this sometimes.
If people ask me here's the thing. The chat has to ask me a question for like me to answer. I'm not gonna go out my way to talk to the chat first.
Right.
I'm playing the game.
You called me a gay boy the last time I sent you a super chat.
I went in BG chat said, "What's up, bro?" He just 45 minutes, bro.
Damn.
Did you not read?
Bro, I left the $2 super chat. He said, "Who was that? Alex, gay boy." And then went back. He didn't even say thank you. I was like, all right. My last super chat.
Listen, I want to play. I just want to play my games, man. I don't want to talk to people. Why is that so bad?
You should just upload walkthroughs then, and just let the YouTubers look for your video when they need help
Yeah,
in
low
the
key.
area. What's the point of live streaming if you don't want to talk?
I like BG live streams. I like BG live streams.
They call me better than melatonin.
Kind of.
Hey,
Mario
man.
live stream he did, nigga. That shit put me straight to bed one time. It was some type of music that was playing, nigga. I got to sleep. I said, damn.
All right, y'all. We're out of here. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Love you
Here go
guys.
the outro.
Bye.
Oh! Before you sign off,
Wow.
before you sign off, I want to ask Alex and the Rec Pet something.
Oh no.
It's about a movie, guys. I'm glad that your podcast is moving forward, and I've been listening to it a little bit, and I'm so glad you got rid of that bitch.
That is such hate. That is, yo.
God
that-
damn, what the fuck?
Wait, what happened
All
to Tarek?
right, okay.
Oh my god.
I'm crying.
Bro, I've never heard a capital B word on the word bitch. He said bitch. Nigga, that's
I'm crying, bro.
Jazzy,
Tarek and Wonton got into a nasty argument in home base, and
oh, for real?
he just had to be.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it was bad, and they had to just get.
Yo,
They call him a bitch, bro.
Shout out to the brother. Shout out to my brother,
Jazzy,
man. We all
Jazzy.
brothers at the end of the day.
Oh no!
Jazzy, you're an S tier hater, bro. I want you to know that. That's not. Like,
I'm gonna say he farted when he said bitch.
y'all, you
Oh,
and
damn.
Tarek hate Run Deep. It's like 50 in Josh still, bro. Like y'all about to be like
Oh,
old
my
men
God.
and
Oh, trust me, hate is a strong word. It's not hate at all, brother.
okay.
You just don't
That's
want to talk to him
hilarious.
again and think you're a bitch. That's-
Get rid of that bitch. Yo, that's
Said
heat.
bitch.
Goddamn.
That's fire. That's not fire. Shout out to Tarek, man. Love that boy.
Shout out T Reezy.
Loser.
You called him a loser. Nah,
Man, what?
nah, you.
He said, I can do this all night, loser.
Look. He think that's a knee
I'm
slap.
crying.
He fought with it.
Nah, you and
Bro.
Jazzy, you and Tarek got to get in the boxing ring, and y'all just got to put the gloves on, bro. I think that would be good.
I'm
Y'all just,
like, what the
Damn.
fuck?
y'all just got to fight, bro, with gloves on. Y'all just got to fight with gloves on. I think. I hope you can beat him. I hope. All
Playing,
this,
bro.
Oof.
all this stuff
You
you
know,
been
Tarek would
talking.
have heard that. I don't think Tarek listened. If Tarek would have heard that, and he would have joined the pod. Yeah, I'll be on for another 15 minutes.
Apparently, I'm being told that I ran him off of the podcast, so you don't want to be here no more.
Oh,
Damn.
Tarek is my guy, bro.
Damn.
Shout out to Tarek, yo. I love all of y'all equally.
Bro, Tarek is cool. Do you know what's funny? Tarek is a sweetheart in person. Y'all would be friends.
He's actually very nice. He is a nice person, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him ate ice cream together and drank liquor. It was fun.
Did y'all eat strawberries together too?
No, we didn't have a Last of Us moment, no.
Rippy, I
Okay.
told y'all what my sister said, right?
What she said?
What?
I had mentioned Tyreek was arguing with niggas, and she was like, "Tyreek, when I met you, she was like, he the nicest friend you got." I'm like, "Yeah, you ain't." I'm like, "Yeah, you ain't been around. You ain't been around." For real."
The nicest friend you got.
Yup.
Damn, she think he nicer than me?
I guess
me?
so.
I thought I was a sweet cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Only you
What the
knew that,
hell?
damn.
I'm gonna hit this outro button.
Oh, no, I
while,
was. Yeah, hit
y'all
that.
still talking, but I'm gonna hit the outro
Right.
button.
Yo, pull up and after dark, J got.
Right.
Get you the flip side.
Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still.
No, I won't hear about
No,
it.
you can't dodge what's in my weapon well.
Yeah, that's
Name
right.
another pot that's big or small, I'm
I'm running
contesting
this
it
shit back
still.
tomorrow,
Name
but when I get to the
another spot
airport,
or
I'm
any
fast
section,
forwarding
I'm
just to
king of
that
the
part.
hill. Right. I know my bro king got me, see that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Elba, I'm a black bond, dame in a scope and all black panel. You can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not at all. Oh wait, then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own. Like how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then sing your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it.
When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty and fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pod that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pod that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon World Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smooth, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't out strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.